What I'm on here for about is Queen Sheba.
Play that louder now, 'cause we don't get to hear that often. Say it louder. Yeah.
What you don't realize is that you don't listen, man.
I don't have to. You're not my daddy. We are live in full effect. We got over 900 logged in. My girl Inez Martin is letting me know that I'm coming through loud and clear. Listen, I appreciate it, honey. Thank you all for showing up tonight. I hope y'all got a glass of wine, because, baby, we're about to have some grown folks talk. Now, if you're offended by the word grown folks, this is not the show for you, because we talk and we keep that shit real over here in the palace. And we are used to, and we have, like Mama Joyce said, become accustomed. We have become accustomed to the life of dearly being grown folks, okay? Being grown folks. And listen, today, Melody Cherie shut it down on her grown woman shit by exposing social media harassment. And I'm going to let that marinate for a second. Because enough is enough is enough. And honey, before I jump in, how y'all doing tonight? Wait a minute. Look at kicking it with Courtney say, I'm listening, child, but I'm in bed. That's fine. We're not going to hold y'all too long tonight, I promise. Now, the panel may try to hold y'all tonight. But listen, I am going to drop that white man tonight. If y'all get to going down a rabbit hole, listen, I am going to put that white man on your ass so fast, you ain't going to know what happened to you. What does that mean? That means, listen, if you got 60 seconds to talk today after I'm done. And after I read Maritha her rights, okay? You got 60 seconds to talk. And if you see this white man on the screen, if you see that white man, we need you to move it on down the line, baby, because we got to get up and go to work, and we ain't going to be here too long. We're not here for a long time, just for a good time, honey, because Maritha Gray, girl, you are out of pocket. You are out of pocket. Now, I know ain't nobody called you out recently, but this one is for you. This one is for you. And I got to give y'all a little bit of history. See, I like to sit on the sideline. I do not mind being a second string player, because I get to assess all of the talent that's on the floor. It's almost like watching a tape. And if you are familiar with sports, you know exactly what I'm talking about. When the coach will roll the tape, if any of you have ever played sports, honey, they will roll the tape and they want you to study how your opponents, your competition play. And before you know it, once you play the team over and over again, you can predict. You can predict the next move that they're going to make. You can predict what's coming out of their mouth. And I'm going to tell you something, ain't nothing changed on the other side. Ain't nothing changed on the other side. But Maritha, you really caught me off guard with this one. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you too old for that shit. You too old for that. And I'm not here to clown, but I'm here to check. Because ain't nobody really checked Maritha. And Maritha's been running amok. Not at my palace. Not at my palace, but she's been running amok in the YouTube streets. And here's the thing, for no reason at all. For no reason at all. Now, I'll wait. I'm going to wait. Maybe, I don't know. Because, see, I expect a little bit better from my seasoned queens, the matriarchs of the Black community, even though you don't know you're a matriarch, even though you haven't called yourself to a higher standard, okay? Even though you have not called yourself to a higher standard. Because, see, if your village was really feeding you, Maritha, like you supposed to be fed, ain't no way you would show up the way you've been showing up in these YouTube streets. So that tells me a little bit about water seeking its own level. Number one. Number two, that tells me a little bit about how you feel about yourself, because people can only do to you and treat you how they treat themselves. Now, that's not a negative. That's just, I'm just putting something out there for y'all to be a little bit aware. You get what I'm saying? Same applies to all of us. None of us are exempt from what I'm putting down, baby. I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down. But Maritha Gray's out of pocket. because she used to ride heavy for Melody Cherie. Now I'm gonna wait. And maybe she'll explain to us what Melody did to you. Because maybe we're not. I don't know. I just want to give a lady the benefit of the doubt as an older woman in this community, even if she ain't on this side. And when I say on this side, I'm not talking about being no millimeter. I'm talking about the way you carry yourself, like the other women that we honor, like the Aunt Debbies that we honor, like the Miss Beverlys that we honor, like the other women that show up, not to tell us what to do, but to evoke a little bit of wisdom and how we do it. You get what I'm saying? They still show up now. And they'll let us know what is what when it is, but they don't really get too heavily involved in the mess. Melody is young enough to be your child. You're older than her mother. And I'm going to wait to ask you, what is it that Melody did to you personally that would cause you to get up in her DMs to try to fucking harass that lady at your big age? Now, let me tell you a little bit where my smoke is coming from. Because y'all mean, hold on, Queen Sheba. The hell you doing talking to Maritha like that? See, Maritha didn't call me a bitch before, unprovoked. There's a little bit of history there. Maritha done did a whole live on me before. Lied on my name, y'all, on my good name. And when I say my good name, I am not Mother Teresa. I am not Mother Teresa. I told y'all I'm a bitch that will fight back. Don't push me too hard. But I ain't never had no smoke with Maritha. And 4 months ago, Maritha Gray made a whole 60-minute tape about me lying on my good name. Hold on. Take it all in. Because you know I come with receipts. And I let her ride. And that lady at the end of her life called me a bitch. For no reason. Called me a damn bitch. Now, I don't know if y'all remember. She attacked me. She made a 60-minute live. She told a bold fucking lie on me. And then she threw a little razzle-dazzle out there by talking about God. And then she wrapped it up by calling me a bitch at the end. And then she came over to my platform to explain how she received the wrong information, but she will never apologize. Now, that's goofy to me. That's goofy. That's what my grandma used to call an old fool. Ma'am, Maritha, you have been a huge disappointment. Huge, huge, huge disappointment. Now, hold on. I know some of y'all are saying, oh, I remember that. I remember that. I remember that. But let me refresh your memory. Ma'am, you called me a bitch at your big age for no reason. Now, let me tell you why I held back. Because I could. Because I could. Because I could. I was, whatever. That's on you. I remember one time I was on a job many years ago. And they were completely going against the plans, the project plans. And I remember I was heavily involved. And a woman pulled me to the side and she said, let them fuck it up. Let them fuck it up. Stand back. Let them burn it to the ground. And at the end of the day, everybody will be able to see who's who. So I stood, when that lady called me a bitch, you know what I said? I'm going to be quiet because I'm going to let her fuck it up. I'm going to let her fuck it up. I'm going to let her fuck up her brand. I'm going to let her fuck up her YouTube presence. I'm going to let her fuck up her credibility, her pipeline of trust. And I'm going to let her exhibit to other women, not the core that you're involved with, but a broad spectrum of women that you're not like us. Yeah. So I let her make it. But I want to show you this because I don't want no drama after this. Okay? Give me 1 second. I don't want no drama about Queen Sheba lied. I didn't call. Yes, you did. And you came back with the audacity. Now, this is the only reason why I'm showing y'all this, because I'm shocked, Maritha, that you are still showing up the way that you have shown up today for no fucking reason. I expect better from you. Hold on. Hold on now. And I hope y'all can my screen. Here we go. Oh, look, here we go. All right. Let me make it a little bit bigger if I can. Hold on. Let me go ahead and can y'all still see my screen? There we go. There we go. I want to make sure y'all can see it. I want to make sure y'all can. It says here from Aretha Gray. Queen Sheba, I am not a person that's so big that I cannot ask for forgiveness when it's called for. This is one of those times that I went against my judgment and went on what I heard, and not rely on what I know to be true. I will not say I'm sorry, nor will I apologize. However, I will ask for forgiveness. I am a woman of my word. I don't make excuses, nor do I accept them. However, when that part of my life is being attacked by anyone, it's sad because I advocate on the behalf of women who are fighting for their life and struggling with this disease, because it is a disease. So to hear other people so easily and carelessly call someone that says a lot about them. I'm gonna pause right there. She's talking about substance use. I ain't never talked about Maretha and her history, because that's not my focus of being here on YouTube. I ain't never talked about Maretha and her personal struggles with whatever, because we all have them, whether it's a substance, whether it's eating too much, whatever. I mean, we can line up the reasons, right? But I really want to outline something. You said, I advocate on the behalf of women. My question to you is, how are you advocating for Melody Cherie? Okay. Who sent you to attack her? Because you don't like it when someone takes something so tender to you and exploit it to hurt you, yet you and that lady's DMs about something that she's doing to make a difference in somebody else's life, using her money, her talents, her skill set, the fruits of her labor to bless a random stranger. Okay, let me hold on. Let me pick up. You said it says a lot about them. After listening for myself, God, thank you. You listen for yourself, but after you call me a bitch and seeking wise counsel, which you should have done before at your age, okay? Outside of anyone on or about YouTube, this is a must. I ask for forgiveness and be humble enough to say I was wrong. I went against everything I knew. However, the God I serve is a forgiving God. So I have no problem in asking for forgiveness. This has been a learning moment for me, and the lesson has been learned. I did it openly, and I am saying it openly. You know what? That's fair, right? When I look at it, I said, okay, I'm a fair person. I don't have to say nothing. But what brings you back? Yet here again, to find yourself in the same situation regarding another queen who has done absolutely nothing to you, because your post, which appeared to be somewhat heartfelt, says, I've learned my lesson and I've sought wise counsel. My question to you is, what brings you back? What has caused you to backslide after seeking wise counsel? Because enough is a fucking enough, y'all. Let me tell you something. Enough is enough. How did Melody become content for you? What did she do to you? Maybe, like I said, I'll wait. Maybe it's something we're not aware of. And if so, drop it. But other than picking and poking, because I can go down the line. Hold on, let me get my other receipts now, Maretha. Because you're not new to this, you true to this. Maretha, you talk too much. Obsessive talking is a sin, and I've watched you do it over and over again. So much so that I feel like, you know what, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. I've watched you in action, and I've watched you perform over and over. And let me run it down for you. You attacked Melody MC. You attacked Melody Cherie today. You attacked that nice lady that came up on that platform that you were on, and I think her name was KC. KC. And she came on the panel to talk about women's rights and how she was offended that Anthony would take it upon himself to talk about a woman's vagina and what women should be doing with their pussies, and how she felt offended. And the lady came in decency and in order, because right is right, wrong is wrong. If you come on somebody's platform respectful, you get what you get. But that lady came in decency and in order. She was soft-spoken. She was sophisticated. She was articulate, and she recognized where she was by way of when in Rome, do as the Romans do. So she was very careful on how she approached y'all. And Maritha, you led the attack. Okay? You led the attack. I listened to you. You couldn't even adhere to the wisdom and the breath of fresh air that lady was attempting to bring to that platform to balance that shit out. You led the charge like a wounded animal. You took shots at that poor lady for no reason. And you said, when the lady said that she couldn't have kids, you know what you said? I can't relate to that because that ain't my story. I can't even relate to that because I got kids. You talk too much. And somewhere along the way, you've lost your empathy and your ability to relate to other women. You out here windmilling for a nigga that you're not married to. Wait a minute. You are out here doing a whole fucking windmill like you in the Matrix for a man against women. Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. And I'm calling that shit out today. I'm calling it out today because, like I said, she called me out my name before and I let her ride. But baby, you keep showing up in places where people are only trying to exude community, power, strength, beauty. Ain't nobody said nothing about you. Ain't nobody talking about you. My question to you is, what is it that gave you the audacity to show up in that lady's DM? I'm asking for a reason. Because let me tell you why I'm asking. Because if some of us start handling y'all like you handle us, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. If some of us start making you bitches and hoes at 60, 65, 50, whatever, it ain't no fun. Because we can get down with the best of them, but we choose not to. We can get down with the best of them, but we choose not to. Don't you ever mistake somebody's kindness and their upbringing for weakness. And as a weak bitch, some people let you make him. Y'all out of order. And Maritha, I am so disappointed in you. I ain't never had a relationship with you, but you have been on my channel. I know that for a fact. And I know you like to go over there and tell the story. You don't go where you don't like. That's a lie. That's a damn lie now. One thing I don't do is I don't lie on people. You not going to lie on me. You've been over here several times. Baby. You even won, like, I think $200 and something when you had a sing off for a Christmas thing. You've been on my channel several times. Now, like I said, the only reason why I kind of rolled my sleeves up and got in this one, because you've called me out my name. You see what I'm saying? For no fucking reason. You poked me before. Now, just because I don't say nothing in the moment don't mean I ain't coming. Because like I said, I'm a bitch that fight back. I am not a Mother Teresa on these fucking YouTube streets. You swing at me, I'm swinging back. It may not be in a moment, but I'm going to get my fucking lick back. And today I'm getting my lick back. I'm calling your ass to the carpet because you are out of order as an elderly woman in her 60s. And if you want respect, then you best give respect on these YouTube streets. You too old for that shit. You supposed to be speaking wisdom. knowledge, helping people navigate through shit, making a difference. And the crazy part about it is if you windmilled as hard on your channel as you do for this nigga, you would have a lot of money in your pocket on these YouTube streets. You putting your energy in the wrong place. If you took that same shit and poured it into your platform, girl, you would be dangerous. You would be dangerous. If you took that same energy and start figuring out your dashboard and working your data and analytics, could nobody touch you, but you choose to lay down with dogs. And when you lay down with dogs, baby, you get up with fleas. You are infested with fleas. You are a huge disappointment as an older woman. You are huge. And let me say it again. And let me say it with my fucking chest. A huge disappointment as an older woman. You could be spinning heads and changing lives on this YouTube streets, but instead you decide to do some clown shit and poke at women that ain't never did nothing to you. All because you want a windmill for a nigga, a man that's perfectly capable of taking care of himself. That's crazy to me, y'all. That is absolutely crazy to me. I don't understand it. I never have. I never will. It's a bully mentality. I love that Melody Cherie didn't let her ass slide and called her ass to the carpet. Enough is enough. And some of y'all gonna get, some of you elderly women about to get your asses handed to you. Because we all grown women at the end of the day. And we let y'all make it because that's the right thing to do. But what you're not going to do is bring that toxicity and become like these social online fucking bullies before these younger women. I don't want to say girls because ain't nobody no girl. Before these younger women start to engage with you. Now, I want to share something with y'all that Ayana Van Zandt presented. And Maritha, I wish you would have done this. Give me 1 second, y'all. I really wish you would have done this. And I'm going to play it twice. Give me 1 second.
If a woman knew that her greatest power was silence, that's her greatest power, because then she can hear. We run our mouth all the time, talking about everything. Stillness. If a woman really understands and knows who she is, she can walk in a room and take control of every man in the room. If a woman knew that her greatest power was silence, that's her greatest power, because then she can hear. We run our mouth all the time, talking about everything. Stillness. If a woman really understands and knows who she is, she can walk in a room and take control of every man in the room.
This ain't giving out. You walking in the room and commanding it. This is about you as a woman not understanding that your greatest power is the ability to shut up and be quiet. You've been talking a long time, Aretha. You've been talking a long time. And obsessive talking is a sin. And the reason why I'm talking to you like that, because that's the dialogue and the narratives that you use to subdue others when they want to come at you and say, God got you. Well, you ain't the only one he got. You ain't the only one he got, because he got us too. He got us too. And I just want to bring that to your attention. And I don't think most women realize that they have the potential to maximize the lives that they could touch by using little to no words. And for the life of me, I do not understand why some women, why Maritha has to open her mouth in situations that have absolutely nothing to do with her. I feel like you incite riots. I feel like you are the fuel to the fire. Because I know in my circle, when I go seeking wisdom And my folks tell me to stand down, I stand down. We ain't going to nobody's chat. We ain't disturbing nobody's peace. I've asked women, hey, don't do that. Don't be the bearer and the author of confusion. Don't take that to them. I don't care if it is true. Don't be that. People don't like troublemakers, and that's what you've been. You've been talking for a long time now, and you've said a lot of nothing, and you've made little to no impact on those around you. Because let me tell you how I know you ain't got that motion. Let me tell you how I know you ain't got what it takes to change lives, because ain't nobody listening to you. Because when you really got that girl and you really got that whole side should be infected with your goodness, with the power that you claim that you have. And I'm watching. Because the word says test the spirit in all things, and the spirit has been tested, and you have backslid because you ain't had no business in that lady's DM. And I see you, Braylon. I'm going to bring you up. You out here windmilling in the YouTube streets for a whole nigga that you not married to. You showing your damn ass attacking other women behind a man. No, I'm going to break it down because it's foolish. I told you it's goofy. When you really look at it for what it is, these are women windmilling for a nigga. Now, they say a woman has power. You're not using it, which tells me you fallen into hypnotic rhythm. And I really hope you join my book club or take my YouTube class so I can help you get off to the right direction that you're supposed to be headed in. But see, I ain't ever scared to come out and say what I fucking need to say, especially if you have my name in your mouth. And I think if enough of us start checking motherfuckers at the door, a lot of this shit would cease instead of spectating and sitting on the sidelines and carrying bones and telling people what people said. Never trust a messenger. When they come and tell you something, ask them, what'd you say? When they call me a bitch, what'd you say to them? How'd you check them? Oh, I ain't say nothing. Then don't bring it to me. Because I'm not looking for no weaklings to be on my team. I need women in my camp. I need men in my camp that go just as hard as I do in the paint. You see what I'm saying? Y'all don't trust these people when they coming around you telling what folks are saying, and they ain't said shit to honor your name in rooms that you're not in. And Maretha, you've been out here acting a damn fool. Because that's what I don't care if you are embedded to that man for life or if it ends tomorrow by way of your relationship. People are going to remember how you made them feel. People are going to remember how you showed up. You cannot take that away. You've left fingerprints on people forever. Every time they think of your name, some people are going to get chills up their spine, girl. This is not a fucking game. You'll get one lifetime. You get one go around in this lifetime to show up. Now, we all make mistakes, y'all. I'm not talking about being perfect. I'm talking about how you intentionally show up in people's lives. And baby, you've made a lot of missteps as an older woman. You too old to be making those rookie mistakes in the game at this quarter. Okay? Now, I know y'all like to say we represent our master as millimeters, but I think you're doing a good job of representing yours. Be not deceived, baby. Evil company corrupts good morals. I think you have been swallowed up. I think you've been chewed up and spit out. And I think one day you're going to wake up and look at yourself in the mirror and you're going to wonder, what the fuck happened to me on YouTube? How the fuck? Wait a minute. How the hell did I get caught up in that? I'll wait. And with that being said, Braylon, thank you for being patient. Braylon Lee.
You don't ever have to thank me for anything. Hey, Chad, I'm not going to be long because I don't want the white man to come for me. But I will say this. I think getting high for your own supply is not just cocaine. Sometimes, y'all. Sometimes it's one to be seen. Sometimes getting high for your own supply can be your own ignorance. If you all remember Power, the show Power, some people wanted to be ghosts, but when they became ghosts, it got too toxic for them because they didn't understand the heaviness of it all. And, you know, truly to me, I am so perplexed by the fact that You are at the ending of your life, concerned about what someone else has to say when they're in their beginning. And I try to respect everybody, but at some point in time, some things got to be called out. And, gray is not a color of the rainbow because it has no existence to bring full color to the world. So I think at this point, y'all, she was born as she was, gray, wasteful, and quite frankly, is mentally overdosing off of her own bullshit. And I said what the fuck I said.
Oh, I listen. No, I appreciate you coming up and sharing it because I think you said I like that analogy that you used when you said you got to be careful because you can get high off your own supply. And you said I'm not talking about a substance. It could be your own ideology, your own group, your own wisdom, your own thoughts. You know, some people come in with that's just the way I am. Baby, you have lost your way.
Yeah. And to use the scripture, lean not into your own understanding, and in all your ways acknowledge him. So you go to church, but you don't know that scripture though? Oh, okay. My bad. Go ahead. You got a question. Go ahead.
Mitzi says, yeah, I'm so confused by Maritha's shift in ideology. I'm not, because we're supposed to shift in how we feel and how we think, but we shift for the better. You see what I'm saying? As we begin, it's like a butterfly coming out the cocoon. We evolve to spread our wings and fly. And as you begin to shift, you reach back and take people with you. Hold on. Listen, Maritha, you might want to go ahead and come to the palace. Come back. Let me say, come back to the palace. Because I know over there, you can't say you would know that you was over here. You was over here. You used to show up in the community section. Oh, you was over here deep. And then some way or the other, like what is it, like the prodigal son? Yes, you went way over there. But let me say this. In our members only, we do something what we call Sunday sessions. And 2 weeks ago, we did one that's called Discerning Your Purpose, Your Assignment. Let me tell you how you know you in the wrong place, Maritha. You ain't got no motion. You ain't got no impact. You ain't changing people's lives for the better. See, you in the wrong territory. And that don't mean that they bad and you good, or you bad and they good. Baby, you've lost your way. You done came down and try to pick on other people's kids. Now, if that lady turned around and called your ass all kind of bitches and hoes and disrespected you upside down, you deserve it. You deserve it because you stepped to her. You came knocking on her motherfucking door looking for it. And if she give it to you, you ask for it. That's all I'm saying. And let me say something else. Quit saying, I'm disappointed in Queen Sheba. Then be disappointed. Because I keep telling y'all, I am not no scary ass. I'm happily doing this content. It's been a long time coming, because when you call me out my name and call me a bitch for nothing and think I'm gonna sit back, it may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but I'm coming. I'm coming. Maritha, stand down. You out of line, Queen. You've been out of line. And the crazy part is the people around you ain't tapped you on your shoulder to tell you. Miss Deborah, welcome.
Hey, good evening, everyone. I just want to say real quick, if Maritha is listening in, I would say if you are spending a lot of time with people and you're getting upset or disliking a person because you've been listening to other people, those are not your people. You should go somewhere else and spend some time alone. I would love for her to get back to her what she used to do, when she first started her channel, because I went and I supported her, and she had great messages and it was very inspiring. And she does definitely have a ministry that she could be, helping people with. So I think she needs to pause, take a little break from hanging out with, some of the people over on that other channel. That's all I wanted to say. So if she's listening, please use your ministry. God gave you a gift. to talk to women and to, to help them and not tear down people. Don't get mad or be angry when somebody is trying to do good. Melody was trying to bless people on her platform, excited about giving out a gift. And I don't think that should be a reason for you to go and DM her and, and say something that was totally unnecessary. And I'll say this last thing. When I first heard it, I was like, what did she do to her? That was the first thing I said. So I was a little confused.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and drop back down in the bushes.
I will push back on one thing. Just because you call yourself doesn't mean anybody chose you for it.
That's neither. Listen. Listen. Okay, he's pushing back, so. Woo. Mary Willis, welcome. What are your thoughts?
Hi, Queen. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing? Happy Tuesday, Queen.
Okay. Hey, Sugar Pie. Look, I'm going to have to pray after I say what I have to say. I don't have to respect Rita. She's my age range. Now, Rita, you get yourself somewhere and you set it down. These young ladies is not going to be bitches and all of that and keep on giving you respect. I don't have to respect you. We the same age group. Sit down somewhere. Fall on your knees and ask God to keep his hands on you. Because you only a slip away now. Because Satan is busy. Leave them alone. Melody is not messing with you. And my daughter, the queen, don't fuck with you. So leave them alone. I'm not going to be as nice as I am because I want to honor the palace. Stop it. I've been hearing a lot about you. I've been hearing everything you say. My name is Mary Willis. You can look me up. We can talk like ladies or we can talk like animals. You can pick it. You too old for it. These girls don't have to tell you that they're respecting you. You should demand your respect because that's how you carry yourself. You go in the bushes, they gonna go there too. How much can they take? Now you all have a blessed day, and I mean that. And I'm so embarrassed for her. I'm embarrassed for our crowd. It ain't enough wonder out here acting a fool. Now it's another fool. And these are old women. These ain't young. They done seen their days. We sitting around waiting to see what God gonna do. And you acting a fool. You should be telling that young boy, sit down somewhere. That young lady is not messing with you. What you want out of her? Melody ignoring him. Queen to let you call her a bitch. Come on now, how much you want? Now I'd have said what the hell I'd have said, Queen. Drop me down, Queen. You know I don't know how to do that.
All right. Thank you,
Love
Mama
you,
Mary.
Queen.
Loving you. They're saying thank you for coming up and peer to peer, having a grown ass
thank you.
peer to peer conversation. We love you, Mama Mary.
Yes. You're welcome, baby. You're welcome.
All right, y'all heard Mama Mary speak, and that's what I'm talking about. Listen, Casey, what you say? Casey Kyle said, "Mike, drop shit." You know what? Let me get another white man on the line real quick because hold on now, because we gonna have a little fun now. Hold on. Mama Mary did that. She deserved that white man. Listen. Let me go to Natty real quick. Natty, what you got?
Hey, Queen and Palace, how are you this evening?
Hey.
First of all, Maritha is almost my age. I'm a little older than her. She is letting a ninja that doesn't have a life lead her, young enough to be her grandson, lead her down a path of destruction. We as elders are supposed to be leading him. She should be telling him when he wrong. But she is following his lead. She was a Melody supporter until she got on his channel. I remember her going from channel to channel, being all, she was all for Mel. As soon as Mel called him out on his mess, her and those other hens, and yes, I called them hens because they're a bunch of cackling hens sitting on that channel, letting them degrade women. He called her when she accused you of letting somebody call her on your channel. He called her that himself. He did. The man she's out here windmilling for. I don't throw nobody past in their face. But you remember the commercial with the egg in the skillet, right?
Yeah.
Her brain has been scrambled. Because at her age, she should be able to know right from wrong.
Oh my God!
I would not
Oh
let
my God!
anybody lead me on a path, especially a man degrading another woman. And to have the audacity to say, I'm not sorry, but forgive me. What I'm going to forgive you for if you're not apologizing? Those don't even go together. So that let me know right there that her brain is actually scrambled. But what we going to do when we get through reading her, we going to pray for her. Because she definitely needs to be held up in prayer. Because, baby, you reap what you sow. And karma never forget an address. And if it don't hit you, it'll hit your seed. So she better be careful. Tread light. This woman has done nothing to her. This woman is blessing people. This woman give people that used to be will be on her live in need. She would cash app them $300, $400, $500. Cause I was on the lives when she did it. But you want to downgrade her for a man that's out here soliciting for money, baby. Maritha, and I know you in the bushes like you. He send y'all over to everybody bushes. Baby, get it together. You are too old to be led down a path of destruction. Because it is destruction. Because your actions tell you, and I'm not judging, but they say you will be known by the fruit you bear.
Come on.
Baby, that's a demon y'all following. And believe me, you gonna be known, because when it fall off of him, it's gonna trickle on down to you.
Wow.
And I said what I said, even though it's not Saturday.
All right, Aunt Natty, listen. Aunt Natty came in with the wisdom. And what she's saying is stand on your purpose, because you can utilize that pain and turn it into purpose. Marie, there ain't no way you're supposed to be that messy at your age. You're supposed to be cruising, ministering, elevating your platform, standing like Aunt Daddy, helping everybody, traveling with us. How is your village putting you to use with so much experience and knowledge that you bring? Why are you being sucked up into the underbelly of the demonic ecosystem, as opposed to you owning that shit and dominating the hypnotic rhythm that already exists? Let me stop. Bravo, Vivian. You know what? Let me get to my super chats, and then Bravo, Vivian, you're up. You're up. Because Aunt Natty, I think you laid it out. I like the way you laid that out. And y'all, listen, ain't no more holding back in 2024. Ain't nobody finna sit on insults. Like a therapist once told me, you only as sick as your secrets. When somebody brings toxicity to your door, disrupt that shit. Call them out. Because whether you sit on it or you say it makes you sick, it bothers you, it keeps you up at night when you try to turn the other cheek. It all, listen, the same outcome exists whether you say something or you try to be a good person. Being a good person is no longer healthy in this wicked ass society that we live in, where motherfuckers don't have boundaries, they don't have filters. You see older women coming at the younger women, whereas they would step in, say, hey, what y'all doing? So all I'm saying is shift your heart posture. And if you need to fight, fight, and then get yourself back in order. But don't let nobody disrespect you at your doorstep. Don't let nobody come to your shit and knock on your door and disrespect you when you ain't bothered nobody. And you better check the messengers too. Because a lot of y'all are getting played out of situations that God has sent people to help elevate you because you believe in some shit that somebody wounded and broken is telling you. Check the facts. Start calling folks. Say, hold on, let me call them. Let me put them on the line and watch how they scramble. Because it ain't true. What you should be asking is, how did you sit in that? Knowing that we are what we are. How are you able to sit in that? You get what I'm saying? And also be aware of people that have the venom to attack others. When they're done with you, they're going to use that same shit on you. So while you over there attacking, when they done with you, just know what you're going to be up against. You know better. Go ahead. Somebody was about to say something, but I'm going to do my super chats. Give me 1 second.
Money comes to me, flowing effortlessly. Money comes to me, comes to me. Money comes to me, flowing effortlessly. Money comes to me. Money.
Yes, Lord. Effortlessly. Jazzy J for life with a 5-piece and a pepper says, preach. And we are. That's what we doing over here. Phyllis Crawford with the 10-piece. She says, Queen is speaking facts. I try. Ain't almost, listen. Let me tell you something about YouTube. If you're smart enough, and if you take my course, I'll teach you how to get a feel for the lay of the land, the ecosystem, how to navigate the landscape, how to get a feel, and when to know what to strike, when to strike, what to say, how to say it, how long you got. Man, listen, we ain't playing no more. If you want war, that's what we giving. Period. Whether it's speaking facts or meeting you head to head. Period. Because sometimes you gotta slay and take down every fucking demon in your range and let them hoes know you ain't never scared. Period. Point blank. Retired and styling with a 20-piece super sticker. And she said what she said. No caption needed. Kicking it with Courtney, standing on business with a 10-piece and a pepper. She says, y'all know why I'm here. Talk heavy, queen. And we do. And we will. Period. Day one, Courtney. Monique with a 5-piece and a pepper. Drop the mic. Good night. Don't go to sleep yet. Let me say good night, Monique. Elaine Stevens with a 5-piece and a pepper. No caption needed. Nikki's News on Narcissism with a 20-piece and a pepper. Listen, no caption needed over here in the palace. We already know what it is. They picked up on my telepathy. Listen, Jackie Johnson with a 5-piece and a pepper. No caption needed. It's like, what's that guy say? I'm so glad. Gregory Allen, you picked up on my telepathy now, baby. What's that song? You read my mind. What's that song, y'all? Hey, come on, baby. Shake you down. Hey. Yeah. You know what song I'm talking about. You know when he's looking across the room at her and they ain't have to say a word because he said, I'm so glad you picked up on my telepathy. So when those super chats have no caption, we are already aligned. Period. Point blank. Jackie Johnson with a 5-piece. No caption needed. Deborah Valentine gifted one Queen Sheba Dollar membership. If you know, then you know. Cynthia Harmon with a 5-piece and a pepper. She says, thanks, Queen, for calling her out. I will never forget when she switched to the other side, talked about AA so bad. I knew then she was not right. It's unnecessary. I always tell people, don't pick fights that you think you can win. Go up against somebody that'll knock your ass out. Then I'll know what you made of. Valerie Owens with a 20-piece, no caption needed, picked up on my telepathy. Bravo, Vivian, you got the floor, queen.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
There's so many demons walking this earth. What is going on?
Slay.
I mean, but you know what? She got what she wanted. She's worldwide now.
Slay.
Worldwide now. On what? Being evil. And then you were supposed to come on with a Christian platform. You negated all of that. First of all, it's not only to me that she's going after Melody now. It's going after you, going and being a lackey to this fool who is jealous of Black women. It's just sick. So it's not only that. I have seen you raise thousands of dollars for a woman not too long ago, a month ago. What was it? A month and a half ago? What's it? It's
Which
just
time?
Oh
Because
yeah,
we've done
which
it several
time?
times in the palace,
Okay,
behind the
several times.
walls.
Computers, all
Yeah.
that behind the wall. Yeah, I'm talking about, you know, that thing that wasn't
Oh,
behind the wall.
I know. That was probably about 2 months ago.
2 months ago, just 2 months ago, and then beyond. You know, those type of women like yourself, Melody, and others, and people that we don't even see on the platform. Those type of women, that man can never be. He can never be. And for anybody to support that, it's disgusting. And then she's going to go outside of that, though. Let me show my allegiance to this demon so he can anoint me another demon like him. What? At your age? Really? That's what you're reaching for? God sees all. Karma is real. Just open the door at this point and just say, here I am. Because what are you doing? Yeah, shake you down. Somebody needs to shake her down. That's just ridiculous. What you doing? For real? That's what you're doing? I'm like really like beyond. This is beyond my understanding. It's so it's why? And what's your explanation why? Where did this start? What is your basis and foundation for this demonistic attitude? Where does it come from? Where does it come from? What is your basis? For what? Nobody knows who you are. These people are literally strangers to you. So what is all this hate for? What are you doing? What are you gaining from it? What are you gaining from it? What is going to happen to you? What blessing are you going to get from being this hateful and evil to somebody? What is it? What graces from God do you expect from this? I want to know, because
I think we all want to know.
I think we all want to know. I don't think we understand. I have never seen.
It's gone beyond the content at this point. It's like, okay, now
it is beyond the content.
This shit is just
personal. It's personal. I have never, and the bad part about it, nobody would know who you are in this light unless you presented yourself in this light, this evil light. Everybody else would know you as somebody who is trying to help people by giving the word every day from God and encouraging them through God, unless you hadn't introduced this side. So what's the game here? What is it? Do you have some affinity for this dude? I mean, is it some weird, like,
I think I know what it is.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It doesn't make sense.
I told somebody, I've been traveling a lot. Ooh, Palace. Listen, when I tell you, first of all, Vivian, I'm come back to that. I think I know what it is. I had a conversation with somebody. Listen, let me tell y'all, we doing some good ass shit in the Palace. And not just for me. Doors have been open. I'm working on some huge projects with people way up there. And I'm pulling my other YouTube content creators up with me. You see what I'm saying? Because it don't make no sense to go by yourself and not have backup in these places and these big places that you've never been before. That's one thing. That's why I be like, get on your shit on YouTube. Stay focused on YouTube. Stop believing everything that people bring to your doorstep. You got to be bigger than that based on where you headed. Clean up your act. Clean up your brand. You never know who's watching you. That's the first thing. The other thing is I got in front of somebody a couple of times and we started talking. And they brought up Melody Cherie. And I had the honor of interviewing Melody Cherie at her Mimosas with Melody. And they talked about some stuff, and I said, she's nothing like that. Nothing like that. I said, you know what I've come to learn about Melody? Melody has gone through a lot, no different than any man or any woman. What life has handed her ass. The only difference is she's maintained her innocence and her purity. And depending on how you healed or you have not healed, when you run into a spirit, an entity like that, you can be repelled and repulsed. If your innocence has been taken away by childhood trauma, your mama, your daddy, your environment. And a lot of people that tend, especially women that tend to not like Melody, they're missing, in my opinion, their softer side as a woman.
Mm-hmm.
It's been taken away. They haven't healed. And they don't care for her. She fake. She this, she that. Nah. She's been restored by way of prayer, supplication, her village. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
A white therapist told me when people go through shit, if they have a village, they can be restored quicker than people that are alone. And that's what I came to figure out about Melody. I said, they mad because she's been made whole again. And probably a lot of them that hate her has gone through the same shit that she's gone through. But because she had a village in place, a mama van in place, people that pray for her, people that can stand in the gap and say, get out the way. You too young, you too immature, but let me teach you what my grandma taught me. You get what I'm saying? That kind of friends that'll say, we ain't going out tonight. Why don't we stay in? Fuck him. Put on your pajamas. Don't ever call him again. That kind of love. I never knew that kind of love until I got white friends. I'll never forget I got my heart broken by a guy. And I was crying and crying and crying. And I'll never, and not to say, listen to me. I remember my wife, and I got all my friends, y'all. And the first kind of love or village I received with a white chick, and I was in my 20s, she said, I'm going to come over and sit with you and we can cry together. And I was like, what? I'll never forget that. And I was like, cry? Oh, I don't know. The vulnerability that people teach you, it's okay to be a woman. It's okay to hurt. We're gonna hug you. We're going to love you through it. Ain't nothing wrong with you. We're not going to use what he did against you. It's not a mark against you as a woman. You can't keep no man. Girl, shut that old tired ass, low vibrational ass shit. Whatever Martell did, whatever a nigga did to you is not a reflection of you. That's his shit, not yours. But what we try to do is make a woman feel less than because of what she's been through. That's why your mama did this. That's why your daddy did that. You were still imprisoned by your childhood trauma. So what I was able to share with that person is a lot of people that run up on goodness. If they not healed, they will exploit your goodness and your innocence. And that's what I think we're seeing. Period, point blank. And I'm gonna call it a spade.
Oh yeah. It's the perfect analogy, because what we're seeing is somebody who realizes they are not comfortable with themselves in the space that they are, despite, all the steps they've taken for so-called healing, that they didn't do it in an earnest way. And so they're using other people along with themselves to deflect their own imperfections. And let me tell you, the thing about what they need to understand is people don't have to receive it if they don't want to receive it.
And won't.
And are not. Now you're worldwide, you fool. You went after Queen Sheba. You went after Melody, Cherie, Dr. Melody, Cherie Rogers. You're worldwide for the worst reason possible.
No, and other women that don't have a following. So don't just look at people like other women that they bring to a corner. You get what I'm saying? And you got to watch it. People, listen, let me move on. But I just want y'all to know. But my question to y'all is, when we going to start saying something? When we going to start saying something? Because too many people have been bitches and hoes. And don't you ever, let me say something to y'all as a subscriber. So Crafty Lion, you're up next, and then Bad Apple. Let me say something to you as a subscriber. I don't give a damn if you're in the bushes, if you hate the palace, if you like the palace, if you whatever. It don't even matter. Don't you ever let no fucking content creator talk to you like you crazy. Period. So crafty lying. Don't you ever let a content creator come on and handle you like you ain't nothing. You put content creators in a position of power. Don't you ever let nobody talk to you and disrespect you and not show you the reverence and respect that you deserve if you're coming with reverence and respect. Now, it's a different story if you go on people's page and you calling them out their name, but if you're just offering an opinion and you get called out your name and you get handled like you ain't shit, set that shit afire and ablaze. Stop watching it. Stop going over there. You can do more. You know what? Come behind the wall. All right. So crafty,
Yes.
so crafty lion.
Hey,
Welcome.
hey. I as you know, Queen, we've kind of had this back and forth. I'm always shocked and amazed at a lot of the things that I see going on YouTube. But I said this before and I want to say it again. Because we all have the idea and we would like to believe that with age comes wisdom, but with age comes age. You get older. You don't necessarily get wiser. Sometimes you just get older. And if you weren't that wise to begin with, you may not get wiser as you age. You might even go a little bit backwards. I don't know this person and I don't know if that's the case with her, but a person that doesn't have any direction can't lead you anywhere. And if they did, would you really want to follow them? So if this person has gone onto a website and lost their direction, maybe they didn't really have as much direction as people thought they had to begin with. Because you would hope that they would not be so easy to be led into something that's negative. But idle minds fall into evil things. It's really not that hard. It happens all the time. It's sad to see, it's hard to watch and you hope that they get better. And as far as melody goes, the good thing is that she has the discernment and the gift to recognize it and protect herself from it. My father told me one of the most important movies that you could watch, believe it or not, was Frankenstein. And he made all of his kids watch it because the doctor created something horrible. Frankenstein wasn't the name of the monster. It was the name of the doctor. The doctor played with something evil. He created something evil. And at the end, the evil destroyed itself and it took the doctor with it. And that was his way of teaching us that's what happens with life. You play with evil things, you have an evil, evil doesn't win in the end. And I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's just the way I look at it. I don't know this person, but it is very possible, as bad as it seems, that she's where she wants to be.
Oh,
And
I agree.
negativity is okay with her.
I agree.
I guess I said what I said.
Yes, you did. And listen, there are so many powerful, intellectual schmees over here, subject matter experts of women and men, that we are thriving as a palace. I'm talking about people's lives being changed, and you could be one of them. But we ain't listen. Don't come over here with no foolishness there, because we ain't no punks neither. Now we all about that get down, and bringing each other and evolving up. But at the same time, we gonna hold your feet to the fire. But So Crafty Lion is one of them. She's taught me a lot about business. Because we only listen. Believe it or not, you're only blessed with what you're blessed with by way of your gift.
Mhm.
We all have skills and talents, but there's like a hierarchy of how they show up in our lives based on the situations. And So Crafty Lion is a genius in business, and she's helped me behind the scenes, and I really value her opinion. So thank you for sharing.
Thank you. You just made me scared of myself.
Yeah. Come on,
I might
you
have to go have a talk with me.
Bad Apple, welcome. What are your thoughts?
Hey, Queen. Thank you. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
I just, when I saw this earlier, I was confused. Because I'm like one of the previous callers. What did Mel do to her? Because it's that interaction or well, I'm not sure if it was an interaction because I don't know if Mel responded to her, but that communication looked very, very personal. And as far as I know, like I can remember when she was such a staunch supporter of Mel, and I was just confused. But my greater question is, I mean, the energy toward what you hate is just it's baffling to me because we don't see this energy toward what she loves, you know.
Mm.
We
At
don't
all.
we don't see that same energy with her um
Platform.
yeah, with her platform, with her promotion of her friend who she is such, in support of his channel and all. Where is she? Why isn't she supporting his music instead of, trying to clown Melody's music? Why is she not out there? Why is she not out there pushing his personal stuff? Like I don't get the energy where the energy is being invested. Like it's so wild to me, and it's weird because her love and support for this person isn't manifesting outside of YouTube the way her hatred for Melody is manifesting outside of YouTube. Like I really want to understand that. I I just want to understand what is the motivation for this energy?
I think So Crafty lie and answer it. I think we as Black people have to start coming to the realization that people do what the hell they want when they want to, and sometimes it don't make sense because I think we automatically default us to a higher standard of living. When we should.
Yeah, but well, I mean,
Apple,
I
you
don't
need
know.
to stop.
if you're in such support of this person, why are you not investing your energy into that
Oh man, I'm
person?
bad apple. I teach that in my YouTube class with my students. I said, don't fall in love with the praise. Don't worry about the criticism. They both come from the same reservoir, the heart. And the heart can change at any moment.
Yeah,
There's a thin line between love and hate. Don't listen to the praise. Don't listen to the criticism. Stay focused. Stay focused. Sometimes
yeah,
the praisers are the biggest haters.
yeah. And on that note, she really needs to seek some professional help. And that's it. I said what I said.
All right. And let me
Love you,
go
baby.
real quick to go ahead. Bravo, Vivian. I'm gonna go to Fruit Gummy. She's a priority panelist, but so are you, Vivian. Go ahead. What were you about to say?
I said I love you, Brad Apple, because you be catching me off guard. And
Well,
you be
I love
slipping
y'all too.
in,
I love
and I
you too
love it.
because
I wish you. I can't wait for you to have a channel because
it's coming.
I can't wait.
Okay, Bad Apple, get in my class because let me tell you something. I'm sorry, y'all, for the toot my own horn. I'm doing this shit right. I've exceeded expectations by way of YouTube that they've pulled me into their own partner program to work with product developers that are higher than me because I have
Yeah,
potential to grow. I'm already teaching what I know, but I'm going to teach the tricks that they have behind it that I don't even have. None of us have access to, right? By way of being Black folks, and I'm going to hand that shit down. So come on, Bad Apple.
hey, I'm coming. I'm coming. It's just I'm biding my time, but I'm coming, ladies.
All right, we'll be waiting.
Thank
First,
you.
Queen, welcome.
Hey Palace, hey Queen, hey panelists.
Hey,
I
hey,
hope y'all are having a good evening. I won't be up here
Hey,
long. I just wanted to say, I know we keep asking like what happened, what did Mel do? And the truth is that light is always going to disturb somebody's demons. And I think if you don't already have it in you to be a decent person, you can only fake the funk until you make it. start to get restless. And I genuinely think that that's what happened, because nobody switches overnight to where they spew such vile, heinous things, where they out to disrupt people's lives, unless they already had that in them. And so when it comes to like, where did this come from? It came from her. That was always in her. But like Queen Sheba said, when she got the praises, when we were taking up collections for her, when we was giving her light, then she was fine with it. And then a few times got corrected, or like you said, kindred spirits, she could finally be herself over there. That's when she let her true self show.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
I ain't even gonna drop the mic like that now, Fruit Gummy. Fruit Gummy, one of our youngest. She's in her 20s, y'all. We got, come on now.
And it's just so disappointing because, as you said earlier, and like some of the other panelists say, we really do look to our elders and we hold them in high regards. So when they disrupt our lives or are disrespectful to us, it truly does have a impact. So by her not understanding her power and the position she could hold, she don't know what kind of damage she's having to people. And it's so sad.
Mm, mm. Well, thank you, Fruit Gummy. Fruit Gummy be laying it down. Listen, Fruit Gummy gonna be on tomorrow, Wednesday. That's one of our HR specialists, and she has a background and all kind of beautiful things in corporate America. So y'all often see her spotlighted on Wednesday morning corporate segment. And I saw a question where somebody says, do I have to have a YouTube channel to take your class? Absolutely not. That's why it's called brand acceleration. Keep in mind, I'm not just a YouTuber, I am a product developer. I bring my skills to YouTube, but what I'm trying to say is the program that YouTube has inducted me into and accepted me into is an invite only program. It's a 6-month program where I will be working with the YouTube product like developer. Now, listen, y'all know who these programs are for. Yeah. Y'all know who these programs are for. But what happened is, if you understand product, then you get a better shot at YouTube. And it's not about the algorithm, it's about the money. And I wish you would take my class, and it ain't even a money grab because I'm supposed to be charging 2 times the amount that I'm charging, but I want people to have a fair chance. But if you understand how product works, you can do what I did. And then you get noticed by the big monopolies like a YouTube to get pulled into say, wait a minute, what are you doing differently? And we want to scale you out. We can help you grow. And when people want to start to help you grow, what that means? They want to take credit. We can help you get past 52,000. So guess what? Okay, I already know what I'm knowing, and I'm teaching what I know by way of my experience, but you're going to teach me something else? Shit, I'm going to go to special workshops for creators only that I know is built for the white boys. Yeah, you best believe I'm going to teach my Black people and my Black content creators how to do this, period, point blank. And that's what it's about. And that's all I'm saying to women like Maritha. What are you doing wasting your time in places that don't produce fruit? What are you doing talking about things that don't produce fruit? Why are you knocking on doors? Sowing seeds of void, strife, confusion, and disruption. And with that being said, healthy welcome.
Good evening, Queen. Good evening, chat. Well, I'm not baffled. I'm not confused. I've seen this from her for the last 18 months to 2 years. She is who she is. She is, to me, a false prophet. She has sat over there and engaged with that fool and his shenanigans and justified every single action. To me, she is exactly where she needs to be. She don't need to be nowhere else but there. She is not, to me, a phony, fake Christian. I'm not even going to sit here and pretend like, oh, she was something different. She's always been that way. Some of the things that she would say to some of those other women, she has shown her true colors, and I'm glad we finally have proof, evidence of what she really is. She can't back away from that. So, and really, Fruit Gummy Queen said exactly what I was going to say. She is who she is. Nothing different. That's all I have to say. Oh, I said what I
And they say, speak, Simone. Speak. Speak to me. Hey, speak to me, Lord. Let me stop. Y'all don't get my humor.
She is a hellhound
Speak to
with the
me.
rest of them. She is a hellhound right along with the rest of them legions over there with that deviant. She is no better than him. She just doesn't have the option to get out there and do it by herself. She has to stay up under his ass. She to me, she's nothing special. Period.
Bruh. Oh my God, it's weird.
All right. Hershey 85. Thank you for your patience. Welcome. Hershey, you're up. You got the mic. You're on mute, Queen. We'll give you a couple of seconds to come off mute. You keep going on. There you go.
Hello.
Hello.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna be really brief. I want us Black women to stop. I'm just gonna say it. Some people are gonna get mad with me. I really don't care at this point. Black women, we need to stop using these same-sex affectionate men as accessories and then allow them to disrespect us to stay in the loop and trend. Because that's exactly what's happening. He don't even like those women over there. You can tell it all in his face prosper. When I used to look at his channel, I don't look at it anymore because it just does something to my spirit. When I was over there, you could tell as soon, especially this one, Marita, that used to come up there. Well, not used to, but still goes up there. It's his face just turns different. He doesn't even like them. But when you have a common enemy together, it makes strange bedfellows. People that don't even like each other will get together just to hate on one person. But us Black women, we allow same-sex affectionate men to disrespect us all the time. This is a pattern. If you don't allow straight men to disrespect you, I'm saying this with every love that I can possibly give. If you don't allow straight men to disrespect you, then don't you let these wannabe women or same-sex affectionate men do it either. It is not cool at all. Well, B, and calling you out your name. He called this same lady a crackhead to her, and she's still following him. How dicks can you be? So at this level, at this time, Black women, because you don't see no other race of women really doing it. Black women, stop using these same-sex affectionate men as accessories. If you love one because they're your friend, then let that be for real. And y'all can talk to each other for real. And y'all can let each other know when y'all wrong for real. Have a real friendship. But do not use them as an accessories. In the return, they can disrespect you and you don't say nothing. And that's all I have to say.
Thank you for coming up and just speaking your truth and standing on business, Hershey. We appreciate you. And before it, Hershey just said, listen, if you're going to call a thing, call it a thing. Quit playing with it, period. Hold everybody to the same standard, period, point blank. And I agree. Let's go to Super Chats. And then Lala, priority panelist, is up next.
All right, Palace, the Super Chat squad is in the building. We appreciate you, baby. The Super Chats are fire. Get in your bag. That's a lot of money.
Yes, it is. That's a lot of money. Listen, Miss Price, 60 with a 20-piece and a pepper standing on business. Miss Price, you know we love you some. We love us some you. And I forgot to mention Mrs. Price's name. Miss Price's name, y'all, when I was talking about the women and the matriarchs that pour into us. And when I say that, I'm talking about Ruth versus Naomi. You're Ruth. You're Naomi. You're Naomi when you were Ruth. Because let me tell you something about Ruth and Naomi. Either you are giving or you're receiving knowledge. And Ruth and Naomi isn't specific to an age. It can be specific to a season that you're in, because you can be older and be a Ruth, and be younger and be a Naomi. But that's what we got going on around here. And we got a lot of Boazes, yes, floating around the palace too, both straight and gay. You get what I'm saying? That's looking out for the queens in the palace, that guard the gates when we do the work. Simp God, Diego, the Prince of Peace, Francois, even Akini that come up and like to bother Lala for whatever reason. But he ain't been back since. Lala whooped his butt. Gave him good lashing on a Saturday.
Sure did.
Yes. So we got men that hold it down. And there's another guy, I forgot his name. He shows up every now and then. He knows who he is. He's very well spoken. I cannot remember his name, but I'll see him around the block. BDK Chronicles with a 5-piece and a bear says, Queen Sheba, keep keeping your feet on their necks, calling a thing a thing. Proud to be a part of the palace. Listen, that's just how we do it over here. Yvette, standing on business. Listen, I'm gonna just say a pepper. We gonna work our way up to a 2-piece, but if Yvette brought the pepper, so we appreciate you, Yvette. We gonna graduate to a pepper though. We gonna earn space in your heart for a pepper. Joanna Williams with a 20-piece. She says, I love being in the palace. Listen, we act a damn fool, don't we? We really do. 41 Fifth, standing on business. That's another thing, y'all, that packs the heat when it comes to prayer. And a lot of fun. And she's beautiful too. Listen, that I'm blessed to know, with a 10-piece and a pepper. She says, please take Queen Sheba's chorus. It's life-changing, so many nuggets gained, and I didn't get paid to say this at all. At all. Girl, if you don't turn that microphone on and let's go, because I know you finna give all them a run for their money. And you know who I mean, but when I say all of them. All the tea in China with a 10-piece, no caption needed. She picked up on my telepathy. Yeah, Estrella Marie, a member for 4 months. She said, it's always a vibe in the palace. Won't listen, especially behind the wall. Love seeing her. Dee Star coming in hot, baby. A member for 1 month, as always, in the palace. As always, she said, the palace has spoken. Yes, we have, Dee, and we appreciate you being here. Y'all, Dee Star, listen, let me tell you something. Got some fire-ass content. Make sure you check her out if you haven't already, period. Nina. No, I'm sorry. Lala, and then Nina up next. Lala, welcome, priority panelist. What you standing on?
Hello, Queen. How are you?
Yes, welcome. All the way from the UK, baby.
Queen, let me tell you something. Thank you for the funny introduction earlier. That was too much. I just want to say first and foremost, before I start getting messy, congratulations to you, Queen. You deserve this. And I cannot wait to hear how it goes for you. But I just want to say congratulations on that. It's amazing. And I one day wish to take your course, and I will do. I'm putting it out in the atmosphere. I will take your course one day. So congratulations to you on that. And when it comes to this mess, all I have to say is I'm really disappointed in Maritha because, I've been in a couple of panels with her, and I liked her. I thought she had a lot of wisdom, a lot of sense in the things that she used to say. She was funny as that as well. She used to give it back. But she had so much to her, and the person that she's become once she's joined that cult and has become, the speaker for her cult leader is totally different. But one thing about me is, I said this before, in the comments, I have a slick mouth. You come for me, I'm gonna come back for you straight up. Like, don't think you're gonna come and talk shit to me and I'm just gonna be okay with it. That's not how it works around here. So I'm very disappointed that she had the nerve to call you a bitch, because clearly she needs to look in the mirror and see who the real bitch is. Because as far as I'm aware, you ain't following people, but she is a follower. So let's leave it there. Two, at her age, she should know better. To go on somebody's DMs at your grown ass age and say girl bye to somebody winning a prize that Melody didn't have to do, that she did for her fans, that straight up showed me straight hater and a jealous ass woman that ain't got nothing going on for her life. Because what was the need of that? Something goodness, you had to taint it with evil. To me, it was wrong, and I'm glad Melody called her out. I'm glad it's about time. You can't be on YouTube for years windmilling for this woman, saying all these good things about her and saying how she's done wrong by, and now standing by and following a man that has been torturing her on YouTube, being disrespectful to her, by even also stalking her to the point he tried to actually engage in her team and, you know, go into it, go into her, get to her by going into her team basically, and now come out with the way she's been acting, and to come out and disrespect the panels that she's been coming on, coming out to disrespect you when you stay in your own lane, you don't bother nobody. But clearly, Queen, the more you go up, the more your haters will keep coming for you. They love you today, they will hate you tomorrow. You know, these YouTube shit ain't real life. This is just YouTube. But when you take it outside and you go into the DMs, believe it becomes real life, and you will be outed for your stupidity. Like the stupidness that you do will be outed. Because to me, she's pathetic. She's diabolical, and it's sad. It's sad to watch at your age, at your years, to be following a pathetic human being like that, and to come off after another woman that's just trying to do her best. It says a lot about you. It says you're demonic. It says you're evil, and to be preaching and to do mess behind the scenes. That's all I have to say, Queen. People like that belong in a home where they can seek help for their issues. But I'm disappointed in her, and I can't believe she came at you like that. But like I said, you're going to come for Queen Sheba. You just be ready, because she's got a whole palace behind her. I dare you to come on her chat and chat shit. I dare you. I dare you to go any platform and chat shit and see what happens to you. And that's not a threat. Just see what happens, because real talk, you can't be going out in these streets coming after people that do nothing to you, because you're pathetic. You're unhappy. You follow a demon, you become a demonic person yourself. That's all I have to say, Queen. And I said what I said, even though it's not Saturday.
And she said what she said. And y'all know Lala is pulling up and tapping in all the way from the UK. Period, point blank. It don't matter what time of day, what we standing on, how we standing. She gonna roll out and ride with us, period. As an African American, not American, as an African, what do I want to say? I know Muslim by way of religion, but still African descent. Am I getting that right?
You, Queen. Yes, Queen. I'm Somali. I stand waving my blue and white flag. I'm standing there waving that all day. I'm Somali. I'm also a Muslim girl, but I'm also human. I make mistakes. Yeah, I swear I shouldn't. I know it's not good. What it is, what it is. But one thing about me, Queen, I'm going to stand beside you. And they come for you. They're coming for all of us. At the end of the day, it is what it is. But I just want people to know Queen Sheba is always going to be protected. She don't bother nobody. And for you to come on your platform and use your platform that you say you created to help women bash another woman and call her name, call her a bitch. Bitch, you are a bitch. Look in that mirror, because that bitch will stare back at you. And I said what I said. But Queen Sheba, you know I love you.
Listen, let me tell y'all something about the palace. Ain't no weak. Listen, ain't no weak bitches over here. Now, I've gotten called out of my. I listen to women call me bitches that I ain't never did nothing to. Now, I may not have done what you wanted me to do, but I ain't never did nothing to you. Period. Point blank. And I think what a lot of women need to realize is we all warfare differently. And just because I don't show up, or another woman don't show up like you do, right? And another man don't show up like you do, don't make him different. Make him against you. If you respect people for how they warfare and they trying to pull you in, say, I got you covered. I'm going to give you air cover. See, there's boots on the ground. There's soldiers there's different levels to this shit when we talk about warfare. And just because you on the ground in the trenches, you can't expect everybody else to be on the ground in the trenches when they're a skilled fighter, when they're a skilled flighter. And God has blessed them with the altitude to be able to see from a different peripheral and say, you know what? I got a wider wingspan. So we're going to come in this way. But you got to keep quiet. Oh, no. Listen, okay. Y'all be able to discern really quickly who you can help and who you can, who to leave behind. Because a wounded animal will bite you. You can't help everybody. And if that results in us being bitches over here, then we bitches. We bitches. But just keep that on your side. Because as soon as you come over here and you speak on one of ours, you see what I'm saying? See, because Maretha she called me a bitch. She didn't come in my DM, but you went in Melody's. And I ride with Melody. We ride until the fucking wheels fall off. That's what I do. I don't switch up. I ain't no switch up kind of bitch. If I got you, I got you. If I got you, I got you. I may not be as verbal, but I'm watching. I'm not going to let you disrespect her like that. I got it. Just like you got your master, I got mine. Because y'all say she's my master. So just like you got yours, I got mine. Let the games begin. And I'm calling you out. But that's not what I wish for you. I don't wish warfare for you. But we ain't never scared over here. And somebody needs to call you out so you think twice before you show up again like that. Period, point blank, because you out of line and you out of order. And I'm just checking you. And a lot of y'all should start checking a lot of these folks instead of just spectating. If you want to change, be the change. A lot of people want, they want to be a diamond. Everybody want to be a diamond, but don't nobody want to get cut. Don't nobody want to get cut. That's all I got to say. So this is what we about to do. We're going to wrap it up real quick. I know people got to go to bed, but I said what the fuck I said. But I always like to end it on a positive. And let me tell you why I said what the fuck I said, because they doxed the fuck out of me over there. Yeah, I'm holding on to that shit. I could call names. I can go down the list who I'm taking out, but I'm going to be quiet like a sniper, one by one. Because if you posted some shit about me publicly, about what you know by way of me being doxed in that group, I got you, boo. I got you legally. You went on record. I got you. So that's why I'm on 10. I ain't never forgot shit. Do you understand me? They doxed the fuck out of me. They went through medical records. They went through everything. So this is personal, Maretha. Because you danced all over my doxing, bitch. And you said, oh, I can't wait to enjoy a good cup of Casanova vodka. Well, sit back and relax. Because I'm about to pour your motherfucking ass a sip. I'm about to pour you a sip. And I'm coming for every bitch that has helped that nigga get in my medical records. Where? I'm snatching licenses. I don't give a fuck if you're a nurse. If you went in my shit, bitch, you're about to be unemployed. Do you hear me? We doing hardcore investigations over here. And if you bitches, any one of you, I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, they did. They did. I've been sitting on that shit for months and I ain't said shit. So you bitches over there, mark my words, that have helped him, bitch, you finna be out of business. Now run and tell that. Go talk to your HR. Go talk to your hospital executive. For you hoes that got in my shit, God bless you. I got you. Damn. I got you. They doxed the fuck out of me over there. And they thought it was funny. But I got you on tape. Because you never know who in your inside group. Because everybody ain't about destroying Black women. Everybody ain't cool with that kind of shit. And I got you, motherfuckers. And with that being said, I'm just going to wait. And I'm going to let you play. But I'm coming for everything you motherfucking got. And I'm going to keep this on tape for record. Bet. Braylon Lee.
I'm right here.
That shit. I'm not saying that shit with my chest. Because it's one thing to cover content. It's another thing to do shit that's below the bar. That's below the bar. And I told you I ain't no scary bitch. I done called up every fucking favor. And I want you to know I'm coming. You doxed me, right? You know my roots run deep in the healthcare industry. You know the company. You know everything about me. Then you better fucking know which CEOs I'm tied to, which favors I can call in. Motherfuckers have watched you. They're already pulling your records. They're already doing the research. And I want you to know, I want you to be scared like you had me. I want you to be scared when you send that motherfucker to my door. I'm coming. I'm coming, motherfucker. I'm coming. Excuse me, I don't get out of line like this, but they raped the fuck out of me when they doxed me over there. Y'all have no idea what they did to me. None. That motherfucker posted my special needs brother's name on his page as a dog whistle. I'm his fucking advocate. Bitch, I got you. But you better understand what you up against, because I got some heavy hitters that's going to ride the fuck out of this wave for me, white and black. So come what may. But you just walked your ass into the pits of hell, because I ain't letting up. Period. And I was cool with it until you put my special needs brother name on your page. And you and I know what it means. That's why it's called a dog whistle, bitch. And I don't care how much you deny it. Yes, he did. And let him deny it. Yes, he did. Oh, they doxed the fuck out of me. Let me tell you, but I'm a big girl. I got it. So, Marita, that's why I'm coming for you, because, bitch, you danced all over my shit. I watched you. You a whole kind of other different. You an old ass fool. And I've been sitting on this shit for a long time. Y'all don't know how that feel. And then that motherfucker send somebody to knock on my door and deny it, ho. I got it on camera. But you said if it's legal, it's fair, right? And I'm coming. Sugar, welcome.
Oh my, Queen Sheba, I am so sorry.
Don't be sorry, because I don't want to be a victim.
No, I'm not sorry in a way.
I got you.
I'm saying I'm so sorry that this is going on. What you want me to do? Because you see this right here, this shit right here, this my wheelhouse. So you know what they want to do, because you know we can hurt feelings. If you wanted to address, we can address all day long. This is the shit that I do. So all you gotta do is just say a word. You want to fight back? I don't have a problem with that. The reason why I don't have a channel is because my first video that I put up that I went hard on, they flagged it or whatever, and I couldn't get on. But I'm just saying, if they really want to talk about disrespect, they really want people to address their disrespect, I'm with it. I'm down with the shits. Because see, what they not gonna do is I must have been in your wheelhouse. I was just thinking to myself, I was talking to my daughter. I'm like, do you see a pattern of a lot of these older women? They out of order. Like they out of order. Look the way they showing up. You know what I'm saying? Did they have buried demons inside them? Was their life was so messed up and all of a sudden something just got activated? It's disgusting. Mm-hmm. It's disgusting. It's no way for our elders to show up. When I was growing up, I ain't never seen my elders show their ass the way people like Marita is doing. I mean, like, what, you know, it's like you go to different sectors of YouTube, and I'm tired. And I'm tired of them disrespecting us. Then you got, I don't care, y'all was talking about something, if they a man or if they, you know, like men. It doesn't matter. They still was born a man. It's still disrespect. It doesn't matter. I don't care what your preference is. They ain't got nothing to do with who you are, who you was born in this world as. Let's stop playing these games. So I'm just up here saying, I'm sorry they pissed you off. Because I personally go get it cracking just for it. Because once again, this is what I do. I'm Chi-Town. I would drag your ass all around this goddamn map.
Me too.
Okay? So I stand behind you. I was laying in my bed, finna go to sleep. You maybe gonna pop up. So I'm popping up and popping out. Because this we ain't finna have, this is what I don't even know what she said. I don't care, because she lost me when she lied on you and called you a bitch. I was done then.
You know, you mess around Chicago, come up missing.
She's his partner.
You feel me?
Yeah,
Marita is his partner.
You be missing like smoke. Well, no, they'll be like, what? Who? Ain't nobody ever? No, we ain't never heard of that person. You'll disappear.
We all grown here, and we trying to do. We have to protect them. We have to protect Queen Sheba. We have to protect Melody. We have to protect women like that. So it's not just them. They are new women. It's women like that are out here trying to pour into us, do something for us. So we're not gonna sit here and the little funky infestation, Dinevas and all. It's just disrespect. Like, it's disgusting the way they just drag us from all ends. Even women, even the women coming at us. Like enough is enough. What's up? Y'all want to go at it? I tear you up. Let's just tear it down.
But she's been helping him because I've been clocking that shit that she been co-signing when I think I know the exact moment when they doxed your brother and yourself. And she always writes comments down there. The bitch know what she doing. So that's what I'm saying. Stop acting like y'all surprised. This bitch been a fucking demon. She just a bitch. She a demon bitch just like his ass is. She a hellhound. She's for the fucking streets. All this Bible verses and reciting verses and shit. That's bullshit. Okay? She's a fucking demon. And she's helping his rat ass. She's helping him. And I've been clocking that shit.
Yeah, and there's Brittany Holly. You better keep my name out your mouth. You said so. He doxed me so fucking hard. He got bitches in comments to my, oh, we mutual friends. I'm mutual friends with her friends. How would you know that if he didn't dox me in them secret groups? So just like you, if I show up to your shit, to your employer, to let them know, Brittany Holly, you better stand down too. You're loud as mouth. In addition to what everybody else got going on, please forgive my language. But when he brought my special needs brother up and do everything, release the fucking vote so I can release mine. Because if you got mine, you better believe I got yours. Now, fuck with me if you want to.
I ain't surprised. I've been seeing it. He think he's slick, but he ain't. He think he's slick. I've been watching. I just didn't, I don't know anything about you, but I knew some of that shit he was posting on that community wall was some shit directed towards you. I knew it. I knew that shit.
It was
and that
all
bitch
about my family and family names.
Yes.
And that's okay. Because that's okay. And he's been doing it so long. This nigga has a year history. No, not 8. 14-year history. No, 14 years he's been. This ain't new to me. This ain't specific. This nigga is a criminal.
He gotta go. He gotta go.
Allegedly. Let me say allegedly, since you want to send people to my house.
Now, he gotta go. Queen Shiba, what we gotta do as far as like with YouTube, he gotta go. No, he gotta go. And I approve this message. I'm sugar, and that's what I said. He gotta go. He gotta go.
Okay. 14 years. Y'all don't know who that man
people
is.
On here. What's up? He need to go. He's a cancer to this community. He need to go.
And it was before he did what he did, that gospel singer. He been doing that shit before that.
They don't even know who they in front of. Now you got in my shit, I got in yours. You want me to release who you are? You ready? You ready, nigga? And I'ma hold it. You want them women to know who you are? Y'all better be careful sitting around any kind of man. You better know his background and who he is. And I ain't just talking about doxing. You better know who you in front of. I'm sorry. Don't fuck with me. I'm sorry. I don't care. Listen, let me tell you something. Don't fuck with me. This man has been fucking with me for months. When you show up to my house, when you put my special needs brother. Now, Maritha, I came for you for a reason. Because you've been dancing on me for a long time and laughing. Ain't shit funny about a woman being harassed and stalked. And I ain't the only one, bitch. I ain't the only one. But God forbid you the next one when he's done with you. Don't come over here looking for help. Because I ain't got it.
Queen, I'm stepping in. I'm reclaiming my time, Queen. Now I know you on one, you got me on one too. But the fortress ain't weak over here at the palace, baby. And I just want to let you know that I got your damn back. And this is Nina talking. Okay? I just had to butt in. I did. Y'all, that shit done pissed me off. You done got me riled up. How am I going to bed?
Right.
I'm going to sleep now. I'm mad as hell. I got to go fix a drink or something. Some more drinks.
Queen Shiba,
baby.
He got to go. He got to go.
A bitch ain't nothing. I'm a BBB. I'm a bad, bold, black bitch, baby. Do not play with me up in this house. A bad, bold, black bitch, baby. A BBB up in this house. And the fortress ain't weak. When I say the palace got a fortress, it has a fortress and it has a damn army. Don't fucking get it twisted. Now, I'm going to be honest. I used to be over there with them fools, right? Because I thought the guy was kind of nice, you know what I'm saying? At the beginning, I think a lot of people did. And then we had to find out Hell no. And Maritha is a damn disgrace. But you know, them some broke ass people over there. They walking around in hell and they ain't even and they think they in hell now. They walking on hell on earth. That's what's wrong with their asses. Fucking fake, all of them fake over there. Don't none of them like each other like that. There's some fake people.
But how do you
No,
claim
Anthony do not like them women. He does not.
So don't.
He has
So
a
don't.
distaste. And
But
baby, and Maritha stupid ass, if he can flip on Melody like that, bitch, what you think he'll do to your ass?
That's why she feels so bold.
how could Maritha claim Christ when she consumed the devil? I ain't trying to hear all
Child,
that. I ain't trying to hear all that. You got
that
your
bitch need
people
to be on her
twisted.
knees every night.
Yeah, she got it twisted.
That's all I can say because I love God too, and I ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? And I know that we supposed to do more with love, but baby, only light can conquer dark. So I'm gonna be a light. I'm letting my damn light shine, but I will get with a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a lot of power financially, but Queen, I got your back because I respect you. I respect Melody, and it's not no fake shit. I love what you guys stand for. I love how you nurture and try to help us Black women build and heal and everything. You empower us, right? So I believe in that. That's not no fake shit. I don't know what they crazy up. That's some crazy shit. That's all I can say. Maritha ought to be ashamed of her damn self, with her weak-minded ass. I don't know. Did she fall off the damn wagon? Did she roll off the motherfucker? Motherfucker. I like that motherfucker. Yeah.
But let me say this. Like I said, I'm a big girl. I can scrap with the best of them. Now you may not see me coming, but you're gonna feel that blow when I knock your ass out. But you brought up my special needs brother who has autism. And
how dare you?
Hold on, and you send me a dog whistle, which tells me you know where he is. And at that point, I made some calls. Called my brother.
You got to protect yourself. So we on protect mode. So whatever happened. Because I don't know what you might be trying to do to me, but I ain't gonna wait around.
I need him to hear this. So when you put my special needs brother name out there who cannot defend himself, which to me is a dog whistle, you did it, nigga. And them women may not be aware. They may not. I don't know.
Damn, I'm mad as hell. I came on here to say hi and shit because I had me a nervous breakdown on the phone the last time I called in. Shit, I thought I was at a funeral when I got the boo and that shit triggered me so bad. And I had to do a whole total reset.
Let me say this. Let me go on record. Because he went on record and you did a dog whistle, which substantiates me telling y'all he's been doing this for 14 years of stalking women, and he's gotten so good at it that he knows how to do it legally. I didn't say none of you. I just put the drink of the day, but he's putting family members' names. Okay, so you may know where he is. But motherfucker, I called up. Let me tell you, I called up everybody in my family, every male. See, you're not really worth my time when it comes to heavy hitters. My father has been in and out of prison all his life, so you should know that. You said my life has a checker pass, right? Then you should know to stand the fuck down.
He gonna fuck around and caught the wrong shit. He done fucked around and found out. Okay.
And them bitches who looked up your records, just know there's a footprint. We can pull it up anytime you look up someone's record. You can see who was last in there. So just remember that, bitch.
If you insecure accounts, we gonna know who. It's a fingerprint for everybody that touch a damn account. And anybody that knows that too. Okay.
It's already done. But I just want to say this about my brother. I'm not too worried about myself. Because my brother cannot defend himself.
Right.
Okay. And he's innocent. So he'll go to anybody that says hi. You're gonna put these
just a sweetie pie.
Let me finish, y'all. Because he's in his 40s. So what you put his name tells me you know where he lives and where he is. Hold on. And the women may not, or they may not know. I don't know. They foolish to me because after that point, when I hear you don't put a special needs, but it don't matter. But let me tell you, you will get fucked up if you go near my brother. You put his name on your page. Go
and
near.
He's getting a kick out of that shit. I'm like he trying to mentally fuck you. He trying to mentally fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Put all kinds of shit in your head. But when you fuck with me and you get that reaction, don't get mad at the reaction.
Nina, sweetheart. Could you mute up just for a second, just so Queen Shiva can get that out real quick? We just want to hear everybody.
If you go near my special needs brother, because that tells me he has some kind of access. Let me tell y'all, he has some kind of access to a system, or one of them diabolical ass women has access. They're helping him break into people's records. They're helping him get into places that he cannot afford. And listen, I ain't never scared. Because if you dug deep, how come you didn't talk about the good shit that I've done? But the fact that you put my brother's name, now I done called up his father, my brothers, and my uncles. Show up if you want to. Show up if you want to, because that's a man that cannot protect himself. He don't know the difference between harm and just niceness because he has autism. Show up if you motherfucking want to. If you have the audacity to put his name on your page, and you did, and I ain't gonna tell nobody what it is. You and me know. You wanted me to know the threat. I see you, you see me. But I'm telling you out loud, we will defend him at all costs. You ain't playing those games you've been playing 14 years ago, where you stalk motherfuckers and you terrorize them and you put them on video and you make them fear for their lives because you have them in very moments that they cannot live or they want to kill themselves. Nigga, fuck with my family if you want to. And I'm sorry y'all get to see this side of me. I hadn't planned on talking about that, but this is where it led to. And I trust my instinct with that. I know you listening. Let the games begin. Because you did not have to put my brothers. It could have been between me and you. But you took
You
it
don't have
else.
to apologize. You don't have to apologize. I've been knowing. I knew all that bullshit he was posting was towards you. I knew it. You didn't have to tell.
And that's
You
all
didn't have to say
that's
shit.
me,
I
my
already knew.
family.
I knew it.
Real quick, because she's been waiting patiently, real quick. And then JD, you're up next.
Oh, I don't know. I just like right now I'm venting as well. And I know that I'm not in your shoes, Queen Sheba, but I empathize with the situation. And I wouldn't want it to happen to my family. Nobody moves around this world without family issues and skeletons, baby. That's life. So like you said, dig his shit up. Dig his damn shit up and bury his ass with it. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have spoke that over him. But I'm just saying, when you do that, you don't know what kind of mindset you're putting a person in. Because I'm not going to sit here and feel threatened. I'm going to get you before you get me. If I feel like, I got to look over my damn shoulder. And I think it's just like, he's just trying to mind fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I really believe that. But he needs to be put in his place. He needs to be put down. He needs to be put down.
I'm just talking about my brother. I'm talking about innocent people that cannot protect themselves.
I understand that. But that's what I'm saying. He's messing with your mental because that's your soft spot. And he's been picking and picking, trying to find it. And he's one trying to emotionally fuck with you.
It's a war spot. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's what he wanted. But that's what he wanted.
Blood.
Yeah. So he got it. He got it.
All right. I just want y'all to understand it ain't soft. It's war. Let's go.
No, I'm saying you have your brother is your soft, that's just something that you don't do.
I'm telling you it's not soft. It's war.
You never play with the innocent in that way.
Right. I definitely understand. So I'm going to be that way too. It's like you're not going to come fuck with none of my children and a childlike mind, an innocent person that's not bothering nobody, fucking with nobody. Yeah, that's like you mama bear now. I'm that bitch now. I get it, Queen Sheba. I do.
Yeah, you ain't soft when you fighting. It ain't nothing soft about me right now.
No, I'm just saying that's your brother though. There's a certain kind of love.
I was soft when I didn't share it. I was soft when I kept my mouth closed. It's war. Ain't nothing soft about me now.
Right. We're not sitting back waiting for you to do shit. That's all I'm saying. We're not sitting back waiting on you to make no motherfucking moves because your ass done fucked up. That's how I feel. And I can't do shit, but that's how I feel.
All right. Debbie.
Yes, hello, Queen. How you doing? How you doing, my love?
I'm good. I'm ready to fight. Listen, it takes a lot to get a Scorpio ready to fight. And look, let me tell you something, Debbie. You already know when we ready to fight, we ain't off kilter. We're in alignment and we fight good.
And we don't play. When you get some time, I want to talk to you one-on-one. What they doing, God got them. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm like this. I'm a sinner. Ain't never said I'm a Christian at heart, but I have a personal relationship with God. I've never said I was no Bible toter. I run the church every Sunday, and I'm this, that, and the other. I am who I am, and I know whose I am. People run the church quoting scriptures, getting on there. They can tell you everything to do and what scripture for this, that, and the other, and they don't follow name. That's a representative. You have to, when they take their masks off, you can see.
That's right.
I don't play no game. And I'm from the Chi too. And I'm from the West Side. You know, somebody trying to come for me. But I'm going to move in silence. And as you say, Queen, I'm going to pause until they make their move. I'm not playing no games. You know, I don't fool with people. My channel is an AA channel, Alcoholic Anonymous. You want to come for it, come for it. But when you come for me, you better know who you fucking with. Because I don't play no games.
Amen.
I'm with you, Queen Sheba. Let's talk when you get some time.
Let's talk over
I'm
coffee.
always here for you. And I love the palace and you.
Period.
I feel you. I feel you. I'm right here. When you need me, you gotta do nothing but call me.
I
I'm not.
appreciate it. Yeah. And that's the kind of power that wisdom invokes in a place that Aunt Debbie just came in here and did. So let me have a little time with you one-on-one. That's the kind of love that the therapist talked about. When you have that kind of village, everything will be all right.
I know you called my name earlier, but I think you were saying what needed to be said, so I didn't know if you wanted me to say anything. I will just say this. You got to be careful with your history, because history can work for your benefit and your detriment. And if everybody remembers Cape Gate, there were some receipts distributed. And Queen Sheba, you might need to take a look at your DM because I sent you those receipts. And I think in one of those receipts, if I'm not mistaken, he said to a said content creator way back in the day, "I'm so sorry about all this. It's been very heavy with all this anxiety and people looking at me and staring at me. I don't know how to handle the attention." I will land with this. Just because you try to rewrite history doesn't mean that people have forgotten the history that you've actually done in the tablet. And in the words of Uncle Ben, great power comes great responsibility. And in the words of Lauryn Hill, when it all falls down, oh, Lord Jesus. So I just wanted to say that. And you don't have to make any apologies for defending your brother, because I don't know if I told you, I said this on Cheeto with Your Girls channel, I have autism. And so I was just silent and listening to you. You are being the big sister that you need to be. If you gotta make apologies for what the fuck you supposed to do, they ain't supposed to be around you. Do you fucking understand me? Okay. So I just need that to be said, because I'm tired of people apologizing for defending what the fuck they want, but it's cool when other people want to do it. So I'm sorry.
Thank you, Braylon. Let me go to JD real quick. JD, I know you've waited patiently. JD, you're on mute. JD?
Sorry about that.
There you go.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I hear you We see you, and I think you're covered with the protection because I think ultimately, anytime somebody tries to enter a space where they don't belong, the powers that be will work to correct that, especially when they're coming in a space where it's an innocent person, somebody who cannot defend themselves. And I think there's a darkness and an energy out there because it's crazy.
You there, JD? I think your audio went out, but we don't want to miss what you have to say. Want to do a mic check? JD, 1, 2, 3, mic check.
Sorry about that.
There you go.
But I think all in all, whatever needs to happen will happen. And I think, as the last person said, nobody's going to fault you for protecting who you need to protect. And I think that the big question that I have is, how is that kind of energy still allowed on this platform? And how can somebody attacking people in such covert, or maybe not so covert ways, be allowed? It shouldn't be, because it's bullying in its ugliest form, and it shouldn't be allowed. At least I don't tolerate it. I like to advocate for people where it's needed, and you're doing what you need for family, but you can't mess with family and expect nothing to happen. So whatever needs to happen needs to happen, and that goes to them, and also for any everybody advertises. You can't stand behind this. If you do, you need to hold up a mirror, because to me it's shameful, it's vile, it's the worst of the worst. You're basically working with demons, in my opinion, and I can't condone that. But I wish you well. I wish you and your family well, but you will be protected. You are covered, and that's to anybody who has the dark energy, or this whatever this is coming for them. It will be blocked. That's all. Wishing you well.
Thank you, JD. And we appreciate you hanging in there just to be able to share and just give some powerful words of reinforcement. I appreciate you coming up. I do. And I want to say
Thank
this
you.
to all. No, thank you. Very, very wise women and men on the panel. We don't come up here to bother nobody, but let me tell y'all something. I pick my battles wisely. I sit on shit for months. Ain't nothing gonna change with me. I process. Ain't nobody gonna force me to talk before I want to. I have to decide if it's worth it or not. And to me, it was not worth it until you introduce an innocent person. Now it's gloves off. Nobody can stop me when it comes to my family. And I'm not even the front line. I got a whole line of niggas waiting. Because you crossed the barrier and you came to my home and you put my brother's name up. It's above me now. Make another move if you want to. It's like candy. Welcome.
Hey, Queen Sheba.
Hey.
Um, it's been a while since I've been up. Life has been lifing, but I was just listening to what you've just decided to share with us, and I am just appalled, shocked, hurt, angry. But I begin to calculate. You know that I am a nurse, and you know that I work in compliance, and I just want to make sure that you are getting every user ID that has ever touched a single record of your personal health information. I mean, all the way down to when you go to the dentist, to when you go to the eye doctor, you have been fully violated of your personal right for your information to be protected. So I say, destroy them with everything you got. Handle it the white way, and then handle it the nigger way. Hit them with flight of the fucking bumblebee. Do not leave them with 1 ounce of breath left in their damn body. when you decide to strike. I'm a Capricorn. And sometimes Capricorns, we tend to, once vengeance is something that we go after, hell hath no fury. You make sure you keep that thing loaded because we live in a state where we can stand our fucking ground. And I want you to unload it if you have to, not leave not one damn thing in the damn chamber. Empty it like we on Boys in the Hood. I want you to protect yourself. You are dealing with a psychopath who, at this point, I don't underestimate. I I'm just appalled. I didn't know that the stalking and the bullying and the antics were still going on because you have, in a sense, moved on to other topics. You cover so much more than this one particular show that you all had in common. You do other things now. You're moving on to bigger platforms. But I want you to make sure you insulate yourself. My sister, I love you. I'm praying for you. But this is my words that I want to give to you. You don't leave not one shred of mercy. You destroy it all the way down to the bones. And then when you get the bones, grind the motherfuckers up. Don't leave him with not one thing left. You want to come after my brother who has autism? That's a personal one for me. You know, my son has autism. He loves that money, money, money. It helped him start talking. So I shedded a tear to know that someone decided to use that. But like you said, this is war. I love you and I'm praying for you. But I want you to know I'm just down 45 and I keep all my things, all of them. Got more of them during COVID, all of them things. I keep them all ready to go. And I want you to do the same. And like they taught me in my class, you don't leave somebody to testify, if you understand what I'm saying. You infer your life and you ended it. You neutralize the situation if it get down to that. Because I don't put nothing past. Now that you have outed to let the world know what has been done to you, the rage is going to it's like gas. It's just going to keep going and going until I'm afraid something might like that may happen. And I just want you to be aware, stay calculated, keep strategy, keep your circle close, and keep your head on a swivel. And I love you. And
Thank
that's
you.
what I have to say.
Thank you.
Amen.
Healthcare worker. I know you've been fighting to come up.
Amen.
I
Let's
know. Oh my goodness. Hi, Queen Sheba. Hi, panel. Hi, chat. Queen Sheba, you and I, Melody, we are all Scorpios. And let me tell you, I hear it in your voice that you are about to cross over into the other. You know where I'm talking about,
No,
where
I
you're about
have
to go.
crossed over.
You literally are standing at the pinnacle. And when we as Scorpions cross over, I'm sorry, you don't know where we're about to go. Trust me when I tell you, people, it is a different realm, it's a different story, and we don't care who's still standing or who's still breathing. That's where we are right now. And I don't think y'all know that that's where Queen Sheba is right now. So just listen to the words that are being spoken tonight. And anybody who's across the fence, be ye warned that when a Scorpio is coming for you, we don't care what you see. We are giving everything up at that point. Everything up for who we love and what we trust and what we know, for the justice for our people and who we love. Don't cross us in that way, because we will cross that path with no regard and don't look back. Ensure that you know what you're doing as people outside of this realm, because when we get into this realm and when we move across that path, we don't care who is still breathing. We don't care. It is no longer our matter. We've crossed over and now we're there. So Just be warned. You've done so many things and you've decided to plot and bring people into your circle. As a scorpion, we don't care. We go in by ourselves and we walk out by ourselves alone, and the rest of you shall be scattered. So, all I'm saying is, as you stand at the pinnacle of that door, be warned that the next move shall be X or X. You choose where you're going to move to next. You choose. So be very careful. This has crossed over to a point where you can no longer go back. You've decided to infiltrate on people's family, on people's sanity, on people's privacy. You cannot do that, especially where we stand in the ecosystem as scorpions. We don't care. We will bite you and don't look back. We will then ask questions later of what we have done, because the blackout happens everywhere. We don't care. So be warned. And if you, Maritha, are going to stand as a swine, as a hog down in the mud, we will get down in the mud with you. You're supposed to be an ancient bird, like an eagle flying high, understanding what you know and teaching others, but you're down in the full hoggetry of your swinery, like hogs love mud, and it's disgusting, and we ain't gonna have it no more. And we've seen you do it for years now, understanding what your nephew has been doing out there, and you want to stand beside him. Hogs love mud, and we love getting down in the mud with you. Remember that right now is the last days that you have to be able to understand that people are at the pinnacle of changing what can happen in the ecosystem. Let me just tell you. And I said what I said as a scorpion queen amongst other scorpions.
Thank you, healthcare worker. And thank you for standing by to get in there. Listen, y'all.
Wow.
Hey,
Listen.
Queen Sheba, can I ask you a question real quick?
Sure.
Do you and your family know the term family is police?
Say it again.
Do you know the term family is police? Have you heard that statement before?
No, go ahead. Elaborate.
So this usually happens when a man is trying to marry off somebody's daughter. You might have heard this statement: whatever you do to my daughter, I'm going to do to you. When family is police, who are they? Where are they at? How much time we got? If you from the South, you know exactly what that statement means. So when it is time for family to be police, activate that when you have everything together for you mentally and legally. But I just wanted to drop that statement of family as police, because at this point, sometimes you have to handle shit your damn self. So.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Listen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, and I'm gonna go to Dee Dee Star next. Somebody was gonna say something real quick.
It's Bravo. You know, Braylon, I want to say that we love you. You're our brother. We love you so much. You're just you have so much
You're very
wisdom.
kind to say that.
You have so much wisdom. Wow. So I'm not a Scorpio. I'm a female Leo, and we protect the pride. We feed the pride. We take care of the pride. Blah blah blah. But beyond that, it's a hell no. These people have lost their entire damn minds. And it is time to shut down all of this, because no, it's too much. And if this is how they want to spend their days, is this is how they get their zeal, their happiness, and their glory, then let them live in their zeal and happiness and glory behind bars. This is so illegal on so many terms.
Yeah.
How dare you show up at somebody's door? What did you, Queen Sheba, by all laws?
Now let me say it wasn't him, but it was somebody on his.
I know.
So that's all I want to say, and deny that shit if you want. We got it on camera, but you better be careful. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
And
That's
so,
all I'm gonna
by
say.
all laws, man made and by God, they better start praying to their little Satan now, to Satan to come save them, because they don't believe in our God. Not with this demonic activity.
At this
You
point, I
know,
don't even care. It's
I
different.
don't even
It's
care,
different.
right? It doesn't matter.
Different. Let me
It
just say
doesn't.
that it's different. I've been listen. I'm not a hothead. I used to be. I used to be. That's why I can call out a Maritha. That's why I can call out every character over there. I used to be hot, but I will win. Now I'm more methodical.
Mm-hmm.
I process, I love, and I have to really, really, really process how I want to engage because it can get real bad. And not because I'm so good, but because I can be bad. We can all be toxic. That's why I say quit fucking with people because you think they don't say nothing back to you, that they're weaker. Some people can take your ass out with one word, but we different now. We move different. But when you, like I said, different when you start fucking with people's families and people's kids and people's this and people's that, it's different. I have no feeling for you. Come what may. Because you had none for me. And you left that shit up. And it's still up there. Go screenshot it, y'all. Screenshot every one of them. Don't take it down now. You wanted me to feel that shit. You wanted me to feel every threat that you posted as a dog whistle. And I got you, nigga. I got you. And so does my family. And you left it because you've gotten away with this so long. Go to his page, go to his community. Check me if I'm lying. I ain't lying. Dee Dee Star, what are your thoughts?
First of all, Queen Sheba, I tried my best to go to bed at 10 o'clock. I tried. That was my plan. But now I'm so mad. I'm like one of the other callers. I done got mad. I'm over here stomping and everything. Where we need to go? What we need to do? What is
Don't
going
be
on?
mad. Don't be
No, it's
mad.
not. It's no. See, the thing is, I was like a lot of the others that was on his channel, when he first came out and, he was trying to play this role. I used to go over there, but I saw the looks. I saw how he was. I peeped it early. I was gone. I was like, I don't like him. It's something about him. I don't like him. And then with her, I would be on panels with her, and I tried to give her some grace because she would come for people a lot. But we tried to give her some grace. But to see this part of her come out is so disgusting. I'm just like, I'm just so disgusted. And with this platform, it should be well, at least, from what I see you trying to do. Because first of all, now I understand your content a little bit more. Now I
Tell me in
see
what
why
way?
you,
What way?
huh? What
In
you
what
say?
way? When you say you
I see what
understand it a little bit.
I see. You really been talking to us and telling us in a way where we can understand what everything you've been giving us for these last few weeks. Now it's full circle. I get it now.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
get it. I get it. As soon as you said that, I was like, oh, now I get why she was putting out certain content. Love it. You a genius for that.
Thank you.
So, because really, one thing you do is you help motivate and you help others grow. And so, with that being said, another thing you said earlier, you made an announcement basically that you're doing big things, and you already know every level that you reach, it's gonna be somebody who gonna try to knock you off of it because they can't get there. He'll never be there. So I just wanted to come and say some encouragement because I can't say all the stuff that the other ladies been saying because I mean I feel like that, but they said everything that need to be said. So I just want to keep encouraging you to keep doing what you're doing. You are changing lives. You are helping women to grow. You are really authentic and genuine with the things you are telling us. And those few little haters over there, they can't stop it. No, they can't stop it. They'll never stop it. So just keep moving forward. And that's just, I just had to give you that encouragement because I'm ready to battle too. I was like, this is a war. We about to go to war. All of us about to go to war up here. Where we got to go? We about to meet up. Who all meeting? Who all
Listen,
coming with me?
and
That's
let me
how I
say this,
feel.
and
But
I'm
I
gonna
know.
say this, and I'm gonna say this one more time, and then we're gonna wrap up. I
Okay.
want, because people only hear what they want to hear. You see what you want to see, you hear what you want to hear. Let me say this. I've been sitting on this for months. Just like you're uncomfortable, imagine being uncomfortable for months. For months. But God, but God, that's why I told Maritha, he got you, he got all of us. You ain't the only one he got. While you was dancing all over, me being cyberbullied, stalked, and harassed, and you knew it. Because every time he posted something, you said, I can't wait. You reveled in my pain as a woman. Me being, they doxed everything about me. You hear me? They left no stone unturned. And y'all didn't know what they were talking about. Go screenshot everything. And it'll show you every evidence, every ounce of them that had access to those secret groups. Go back and listen to the tapes. Oh, Queen Sheba pay with this, pay with that. They got down to my financials. And thank God I got a good bill of health. Now, I might have gained a little bit of weight. That's the worst thing you could have found on me. In addition, you know what I mean? But go back and read his post. You're going to say, oh, he got a little access to her medical records because he's using definitive terms. That's not an opinion. That's a definite. Yeah. So when you say, and if you decide to review this content, don't ask me to stand down. I've stood down for months. I've stood down for months. I've taken it for months. Game over. And I'm not talking to anybody on my panel. I'm talking to the naysayers, to people and women that want to hear what they want to hear. We built different. I ain't let no nigga bully me, abuse me, push me around. I ain't letting no bitch bully me, push me around. So what, you got my information. It became game on when you decided to introduce an innocent party. Now, it's one thing when y'all say, oh, they talk about kids, they do this, they do everything. But now we gonna bring in the special needs. And you let me know you know where he is, because who you work with, I got you. You got me and I got you. That was a dog whistle straight up. I got you. I ain't even worried about me. You need to worry about you. And that ain't no physical threat. You need to just the same mental anguish that you try to invoke in me. The same shit when you send it to my house to let me know, like my husband say, how that nigga know our address? Yeah, he did some illegal shit to me. When you sending shit to my house. So I almost said another name. Girl, the other girl that talking about you ain't got docs worse. Bitch, he done been in my house. He done sent shit to my house. Quit playing with me. But I don't talk as much as you do. Because we sitting back figuring out a master plan. And we brought in them people. Quit playing with me. And I'm sorry, y'all. I don't play when it comes to my family. Yeah, he's shown up. Because you know why he's shown up? Because ain't nobody did nothing about him. And people scared of him, but we not. If you got my shit, I got yours.
Thank you.
I want you to feel just the way I
Yeah.
feel. Yeah,
Thank
just
you.
like you send somebody to knock on my shit, wait for me to send somebody to knock on yours. Now, that same shit that you be voting me shall be returned to you tenfold. Now call me a liar and watch me pull the tapes on your motherfucking ass and show the world the person at my door. And when my house. Try me and call me a liar. Yeah, you try to evoke mental anguish, frustration, pain, intimidation, cyberbullying. This man has been doing this for a number of years and everybody's scared of him. I'm not. You picked the right one today. I'm not. Now go run and tell that. Play that for the courts. Play that. So happy lying. You set new R.
Hey, Queen. God woke me up at the right time. Because I promise you, I was sleeping so good, so good. And my alerts kept going off. I'm like, what is going on? It's midnight where I am.
We
I'm
finna we
appalled.
gonna move. I'm sorry, y'all. We finna be done. I'm sorry.
No, I'm up
No.
now. I'm awake. I'm wide awake. And I'm not
I ain't
liking
told
what I heard.
nobody.
But let me say this. Let me give this PSA. For those of you who don't know what Queen Sheba stands for, go read your Bible if you want to be a Bible thumper. Queen Sheba from Israel, truth seeker, exposes the truth. Don't do that. This ain't what you want. I promise you. This is not what you want. So, Anthony Lofties, I'm calling you by name. What's the lady's name? Maritha? Whoever gives a damn. This is not what you want. This tribe is unbreakable. You come for one, you come for all of us. And I guarantee you, your money ain't long enough. Your stamina ain't long enough. Your mentality ain't long enough. Your mental stability ain't long enough. Your emotional capacity ain't long enough. So when you utter her name again, you better think long and hard. Because I promise you, this is not what you want.
Thank you, Queen. And we don't bother nobody.
And let me say this because I've never heard her talk like that. But they need to stand down because when she got to come out of her sweet voice to let them know it's on, it's on.
Baby, I'm
We
a
about to get.
Gemini. You
Me
choose.
too.
I let you choose your side. You can. You. I'll be bitter. I'll be the sweetest to you. But when you cross mine, and I have a son that is a nonverbal
Wow.
autistic person who can't defend left, right, up, or down. How dare you? How dare you? I wish you would. I promise you, ain't no hell hot enough to hold me back from you. Don't do that. Do not do that. This is not what you want. And I mean that with everything. Queen Sheba ain't gonna be the one you're gonna be afraid of. I put money on that one. And I got plenty of it.
Mm. And let me say this: stop expecting people to stay in character when you pose an immediate threat to their family. Stop expecting people to play Mary Poppins when you come pulling swords and weapons at their doorstep. I'm not that girl. That's all I want to say. Because she said this. I did and will. Stop expecting women to stay in character. You're not going to condition me to take abuse.
That's
Kicking it with
right.
Courtney.
Never. But girl, I had to get up and come downstairs because if my husband heard what was going on,
Mine said, "Good God,
this ain't what you want, girl."
mm,
That's all I
child."
can say. It ain't hell hot enough. As above, so below. We're gonna bring everything above and below. We don't play with the innocent who can't
And
defend themselves.
Marlene said he's having fun with all of this. Same thing, make you laugh, make you cry. It's all fun and
That's
games
right.
show up to somebody's house until they show up to yours. Same thing,
And
make
let
you
me.
laugh. Cry.
And you know, Queen, he'll get on there and cry in a minute. He ain't that bold and brave like he try to play and pretend. That's why he do sneaky stuff and play behind these women because
But
he's
don't
not
throw
as
rocks and
brave.
do not throw rocks and hide your hands though.
That's right. That's
If
right.
you was big enough to do it, you're gonna be big enough to take whatever comes with it. And I
Yeah.
wish somebody would show up at my door, any of the doors. I wish you would, because I promise you. And my children too, and then your brother. Oh no, baby. Mm-mm.
Now call me a liar.
Mm-mm.
Since they like to say people lie. Ain't nobody lying. Don't nobody deal with that over here. Ain't nobody got no reason to lie. Y'all not that important. Trust me. Kicking it with Courtney.
Hey, Queen. I really don't have many words. I just felt like it wasn't right that I wasn't on the panel. What time we ride at dawn, or we could ride now if you want to. But I don't have many words. I just like to come up and stand in solidarity and show my support.
I appreciate it. Well, we're gonna ride in the morning for coffee talk. Whole different conversation. Trust me.
I'm ready. I'm
We'll be
ready.
ready to go.
We might as
But
well stay on the line now and just keep it going all night because I'm not going back to sleep for quite a minute.
I'm
I'm
gonna tell you
not
all
ready.
this. A white therapist told me you're only sick as your secrets. Don't keep secrets when somebody's mistreating you. It kills you on the inside. Don't keep secrets. That's a secret. You don't have to keep their secrets when they're doing something to you. You can say, ouch, that hurts. Here's what's happening to me. Stop keeping secrets. Expose they motherfucking ass. JC, welcome.
Hey, Queen Sheba, and the panel and everyone that's on here. I just want to remind everybody because there's a lot of comments about the Bible and Christians and so on and so forth. But may we be reminded that the devil knew the word too.
That's what I
So,
said.
Facts.
what they do is when stuff gets heated, if you watch, because God will give you a spirit of discernment. When you watch what happens when the heat gets hot, then they start to quote scripture. They start to try to bring God into the mix, and then it just turns completely dark and it goes to the left. And, I just want us all to just be reminded to stay prayed up, read Psalms 91 every day, because this is a spiritual battle. It's not just in your flesh, it's spiritual as well. You just had a whole segment where you defended the sanctity of marriage with Moses and Sonny. The attacks are going to keep coming because you're standing up for what's right. So I just pray that you stay fortified and continue to be strong. Um, and just continue to press through. Them people jumped on me when I defended you on that panel. So I already know to some extent what you're dealing with. So I just can't imagine what happens, what goes on outside of here. But just, you guys don't allow this to let people change your viewpoint of Christians because everybody that calls on the name of the Lord ain't a Christian. And what they're displaying is definitely not that at all whatsoever. You try the spirit by the spirit. You know a person by the fruit that they bear. And all that's being bared over there is negative energy, contentiousness, people fussing and arguing, going to people's houses. And I mean, it's the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And I also want to say this too, because we harp on him and Maritha, but it's some other ones too. It's the Mildreds, it's the Marcellas, it's a lot of them that's doing some dark things along with him as well. I just pray that we all band together and stand together as a legion, and hopefully all this will go away. But be blessed, sis.
Thank you. And look, you stay from over there. You hear
You're
me?
welcome. Oh, I listen. After that, after I tried to, because I thought, well, let me try to speak some sense into the situation and just say that certain things don't have to be dark. But when I called upon conviction for people to look at themselves and see what they're doing to contribute to the situation, it went left. And other people, when you say stuff like that in the chat to other people, you will see, even in your chat, when it goes too far, sometimes people say, oh, I'm sorry, I'm in my feelings. But them demons came up, they rose up. And I was like, oh, okay, I see this for what it really and truly is. So, it is what it is.
Listen, and JC is the one I called you Casey. She's the one that Maritha attacked when they came on. She's the one that came on when I started off this. If you got to go back, I mentioned you in this segment, but I called you Casey. It's JC.
Oh, yeah. They cussed me out because I stood up about the fertility thing.
Women,
I thought that
about
was
women's
just,
rights.
yeah, I
Yeah.
thought that was disgusting.
Yeah.
And then as
She's
soon
the
as
one
I
I was
started
referring to.
talking about that, then she started cussing at me. And if you hear my voice change in it, one, it was because I was warned in the spirit. I'm like, okay, God, I see what's going on. I see that this person is getting mad because I'm speaking truth to a situation that wasn't right. And they got upset. They went off on me, but it's okay. It's okay because they continue to get exposed.
Thank you, JC. I appreciate it. And I
You're
appreciate you
welcome.
over here to share your words of wisdom. I thought you were a breath of fresh air over there. I thought you had the opportunity to be able to bring some balance and really make a splash. You know what I'm saying? When it comes
Uh-huh.
to bring things up and really massaging the dialogue. But girl, uh, after I heard, I was like, "Oh, don't go back over there." But I
Oh
appreciate you
no,
calling.
I'm done. I'm
Yeah,
done with them, all of them. And it wasn't just her, it was her, it was
wow.
Marcella. I mean, they were just going and
And the
Wanda.
lady that's a cop, that's in
Yeah.
law enforcement, whose name start with an M. I don't remember her, but she's just as vocal, and that's a shame. And I'm gonna
Yep.
leave that right there.
Yep. Be blessed, everybody.
You too,
You too.
Simone Welby. What are your thoughts?
I'm so full of rage right now. I don't have anything positive to add, but I just, uh, I'm just, I saw it coming. I'm so glad that she finally removed her mask and sent that message. I'm so glad we have tangible proof of what that bitch really is. So I don't have nothing left. I gotta get some sleep.
And we all do, because I hate to do coffee talk
You,
unless y'all want me to
Simone.
speak it. But let's do this real quick. Let me go to super chat. Oh, I'll come to super chats at the end. Well, you know what? Let me go right now, and I want y'all to think about this. We're about to be done in like 2 minutes. I want you to think about, instead of a phrase and giving a big speech at the end, what you're leaving or taking away from today's conversation. I just want you to give one word. One word, Braylon. One word, Vivian. One word, Debbie. One word, Dee Dee Star. One word, So Crafty Lion. One word, The Ascent Noir. One word, Kicking It with Courtney. One word, Simone Wealthy. Think about the word that you want to leave the audience with, or a word that's going to resonate with you from tonight's conversation. Let me hit up these super chats, and then we're going to take it home. Think about the one word that you want everybody to take with them tonight. Are you taking with you tonight?
Money, 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 money comes to me, flowing effortlessly. Money, 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 money comes to me, comes to me, comes to me, comes to me. Money, 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 money comes to me, flowing effortlessly. Money, 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 money comes to me, comes to me, comes to me. Money, 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 money.
All right, flowing effortlessly. Coco Lee with a 5-piece and a pepper says it's evil. This older woman, a survival of harsh obstacles like addiction, would intentionally try to hurt a young man, a young mama, for trying to survive herself. Girl, make it make sense. Philly girl for life with a 2-piece and a pepper says the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Ooh, kicking it with Courtney coming back with a 10-piece and a pepper says UNITY. That's a unity. You gotta let them know. Oh, I know that's right. Listen, say it, Courtney. Courtney coming back. Remember for Courtney, you've been right. You've been right. You just came out the bushes 4 months ago. The
And
panel.
ride and gonna keep riding. Where we
Listen,
going,
I
Queen?
love my riders that come out the bushes that been standing strong. And she says the panel is full, and I don't have much to say, but let it be clear. I stand with you, Queen. We ride down or right now if you want to, and that's what it is. Period. Miss Pisces with a 10-piece and a pepper says, Queen, I got your back. Fuck around and find out. Listen, say less. Shay P with a 2-piece and a pepper, and you know Shay can run. Because if you was on Sunday session and heard how, listen, Shay, you already know when you ran through that house, what happened to the baker, the lawyer, girl, make sense. She was swallowed. Swallowed. Didn't make it over there. Hurricane, but you can call it slurricane. They devoured the fuck out of her. That's what happened. You can't go with an ounce of goodness over there. But listen, Tree W with a 5-piece and a pepper says, Queen, how can we support you? Say the word. Do what you would want be done if you were in my shoes. Don't ask, just do. Because the enemy is always lurking and listening. Bad Apple with a 5-piece and a pepper says the anger may be because he allegedly lost his day job. What? Karma is a bad bitch, for real, for real. Stephanie Tony with a 2-piece says The palace, aka the knowledge tree. Hey, you name it, we'll claim it. Too blessed for you with a 5-piece and a pepper. Says pause and be still. God got this. Queen Sheba, darling, I love you and I love you more. Yes. Tree W with a 5-piece and a pepper. Queen Sheba, continue to move in silence. Ask us what you need. We support you. That part, you're gonna have to use your intuition. Use your intuition. I told you what was going on. Now put yourself in my shoes. What would you want somebody to do for you without them asking? You get what I'm saying? That's how you move in silence. The Aesthete with a 10-piece and a pepper. Thank you to the palace. The advice that was given to me from the wisdom in the palace was helpful. And that's what we are about. I wanted to remind you of the actual good you do in real life. And I received that and will continue to do that. New Orleans Diva 504. I am too caller. I can't go to bed. She said her nerves are bad. I said, Newar, she talking to you. She said her nerves just as bad as yours. She had to get up. Don't let your nerves be bad. Just be aware of what's going on. Be aware of what's going on. What happens is a lot of women internalize and they suppress and they don't share it because we've been conditioned to shut up and take it. I ain't taking shit. JD with a 100-piece and a pepper. It could be a federal crime if they're using the mail per USPS. If you receive a threatening letter, report it to postal inspectors and keep the letters as evidence. A more modern version of a threat letter is called cyberbullying. The effects can be worse. Let me say this. When somebody has a history, they've been doing it a long time. Janice Walker with a 20-piece and a pepper. Queen, you are standing like Sam Houston coming out the woods on I-45. I got you. Pow, pow. Yes, Queen, you already know what time it is. Yes, yes, yes. The Aesthete Noir, when it comes to one word, you want to leave or you're taking away? What you give?
Bet.
Oh, that's a good one. Bet. You receive it. Braylon Lee.
Accountability.
Say it again.
Accountability.
Accountability. That's a good one. Bet. Accountability. Bravo Vivian.
War.
War.
War. WAR. War.
War. Wow. Powerful words. Simone Wealthy.
Fight.
Fight. That's a good one. So Crafty Lion.
Mine is vampires. Don't let these cannibals feed off of you.
Bet. War. Fight. Accountability. Vampires. Let me go with kicking it with Courtney.
Duality.
Duality.
Yes, that's my word, duality.
All right. Duality. I like it. DD Star.
Togetherness.
I like it. Togetherness. I like that. That's a good dash of goodness. Aunt Debbie.
Peace.
Peace. She speaks peace. Oh, I like the one word, y'all. Peace. Duality. Togetherness. Fight. Accountability. War. Bed. Accountability. What else we got in there? Somebody put vengeance. Y'all so silly. Look, I'm gonna leave y'all with caution, which is similar to pause. Caution. It's like candy. What's the one word you want to leave us with? You're on mute. You just popped up real quick.
My one word is Dracarius. And if any of y'all watch The House of Dragons, you know what it means. Dracarius.
All right.
Y'all do all the praying, but I'm going to stay on the side with the dragons. Dracarius.
We receive it. We receive it. And we're going to end on that note. And then we're going to start afresh tomorrow. Actually, we're going to start afresh right now. Because we said what we have to. Don't you ever be afraid to say what you need to say. Don't let nobody make you suppress, because suppression kills when you hold that stuff on the inside, especially when it don't belong to you, especially when you're not inflicting it on anybody else. And I think I missed a few super chats. Rashida with a 2-piece of pepper, so we locked in, Queen. I missed that one. I'm sorry about that. Got everybody else. So thank you, y'all. Tomorrow, it's a brand new day already. We good. We good. Palace, I will see y'all in the morning. Come ready with a fresh cup of coffee because that's the best part of waking up. I don't want to say Folgers in your cup or whatever you got in your cup. We're going to be ready to go.
Good night, everyone. Good night.
All right, y'all.
Love
night.
Good
you.
night. Good night.
And I'm going to read a
Good night,
couple of
y'all.
the ones that the chat is leaving. The one words they're leaving. Lois Hardy is leaving discernment. It's only right if I read some of y'all's preparation, the Black woman lifestyle. We're also getting, hold on. We got Stand. My Thoughts is leaving Stand. We got Unity. We got Watchful. Hold on. We got Pray, Truth, Fire. We got Activate, Stillness, Power, Go. Yes. We got Deliverance. And Yas is what they were leaving. We got Stand. We got Wine. Okay. Beware. Class. Stable. Revelation. Rebuke. Peace. Ready. Perseverance. Unbreakable. Ruth. Oh, receive. I got that one. Grace. Sparta. We got pray, protect, advocate, integrity, all of that good stuff. And I appreciate you all coming through. We got war. I appreciate you all hanging in there. God bless you. I didn't mean to go on tonight, but hell, you got to go where the spirit takes you. And that's just what it is. When you bring all of yourself to an audience and you bring all of yourself to a platform, it does me no good if I don't let y'all see all of me from time to time. And you saw all of me tonight. And ain't no shame about it, baby. I will see y'all in the morning. And I love y'all and I appreciate y'all trusting me and standing behind me like I trust y'all. God bless you. We showing up. It's a brand new day tomorrow. Malik Prosser, we see it. Human. Empower. Checkmate. War. Still. All right, y'all. Good night, everybody.